right?
Wow.
And so we have to pick up that mantle and carry it. But you can't pass down a recipe. Like that's not. It's gonna get lost and torn and in the fire, and then what?
It's just
we're all
knowing
doomed.
how to do it.
Yeah, but once you get this knowledge, it says we perish for lack of knowledge.
Right.
It says through knowledge the just shall be delivered.
Yes.
It doesn't say through a meal plan.
No.
That's not it,
Right.
And so it's the information that I try to share with the people, and then they can make their own meal plan.
So
Got
in order
it.
to reverse these preventable chronic illnesses like diabetes, high blood pressure, you recommend starting with a 7-day
7 days
challenge
raw.
of raw fruits and vegetables, and then from that point you can add
bring
in
back
the
protein.
beans
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Just don't go back to the coffee.
Right.
Okay. You don't go back to those things that got you sick to begin with. Right. And so the prayer is that your taste buds will be awakened. And you can taste and see.
Yeah.
Okay. Lord is good. Okay. You can taste and see. Right. And then you'll start to say, oh man, these bell peppers are sweet.
Yeah, I do like vegetables.
Yeah, I do like vegetables. Right.
It's like unlearning and relearning.
Absolutely. And then you'll know, oh, Chick-fil-A really is salty.
Yeah.
You know, but most people don't know it. They're adding. So I'm like, no, this is salty already.
It's already
It's already salty.
Yeah.
But their taste buds are dead. And so that's 7 days. You awaken these taste buds. They can really taste it.
So I'm guessing you can only drink water during this 7 days?
Absolutely.
Okay. What about tea? What about herbal tea?
Only water.
Is it because of the caffeine?
You're trying to push
why do you need tea?
I mean, I don't need tea. I like it.
Yeah.
I like coffee more. But.
Okay. What do you
And
do with coffee?
I love water.
Okay, very
I'm
good.
a water. I put like lemon in my water. I'm just thinking like you said you don't want to go back to the coffee. I'm like, well, what's wrong with the coffee? Especially with like I like black coffee. I don't have to do the cream and the sugar. And all that stuff.
Is
I'm
the
hot
caffeinated
chocolate.
too?
No, see caffeine. I could drink caffeine and take a nap. Like it doesn't really.
No,
affect
it doesn't.
Me.
But
So
you have
I
it
don't
every day.
mind- Most days, not every day.
Okay.
But if I do like I'm just saying, is there a form of coffee that you're like, okay, this is safe, or you're just like, you don't think anybody should ever drink coffee?
It's not
Ever?
ever. No, it's not
Okay.
ever. I don't think addicts should drink coffee.
Oh, yeah, that's
right. Yeah.
And what makes you should add it every
Right.
day?
Yeah, how do you know if you're an addict?
If you do it every day, you're an addict. If your body is getting that every day, I promise you, it's dependent on it.
Yeah.
It's
I
dependent
will
on
kind of get a little headache if I don't.
Okay,
have
there
it.
you
So
have
I'm
it.
like,
Okay.
See,
The proof is in the pudding. You know, I mean, if we're honest, that's what it is. So you're addicted to it. Your body needs it it wants
Right.
it.
Because it doesn't need it. But
It doesn't
just
need it. That's
wants
why I fixed my words.
Right.
It wants
It
it
wants
every
it every
day.
day.
Right? In the body, I mean, and I always know, based on the questions people ask, where they are. Because people will fight to hang on to it. And they want to know why. Why?
Yeah. But why?
Yeah, why? You
Yeah,
know
I'm
what I
like,
mean?
surely there's some health
you saw that rise up in it.
I just heard that like there's
know.
some good things about green tea, like it's an antioxidant. So I'm like,
Oh, that's true.
It's true.
Oh, that's true.
But an addict
but
can have
still.
tea, but just not.
Yeah,
If
I
you're an
don't want
addict,
the addict to do. I want the addict to drink water.
water. Okay.
Because the addict has no governor.
Thankfully, I love
There's no
water. A lot of people
The
don't like
addict
water.
has no governor.
That's right.
Right?
That's true.
The addict
That's
has
true.
no governor.
That's true.
So they gotta get free first.
And the thing,
first.
another thing that watching you, a lot of people get the results and the byproduct of losing weight, but that's not your goal.
No, but
It happens.
It
It'll happen.
happens.
It
Yeah,
happens on its
that's
own.
that's low hanging fruit,
Yeah.
and we're gonna lose weight.
Right.
Right.
But there's a
Not
lot
even
of people
worried
who are, a good weight but aren't healthy.
Absolutely, I
There's a lot
know
of
many
sick,
people.
skinny people.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, shopping.
Yes.
Shopping. Grocery store.
Yes.
Help us out.
Stay on the perimeter.
I was just about to say, that's the rule. Like everything on the inside is kind of like
that's where you're gonna have
processed.
the produce, the meat.
Outer part.
Well, we
outer.
shouldn't take our meat away.
No, I'm not a vegan. I'm not vegetarian. A lot of people assume that I am, but I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because God did call it food. You're right.
Yeah, it's food. It's food.
Okay, now what about dairy?
I don't do a lot of dairy.
Because I love cheese.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a cheese addict. This is I'm a
I feel
coffee
like
addict.
I'm in a therapy session right here with Ashley.
I really like cheese.
She said, yeah.
Okay, because that is on the perimeter.
Dairy,
No,
create.
Yes, it is.
it's on the perimeter where?
In the grocery stores.
In some
milk
stores.
and the cheese
some
and all that's
stores,
on
yeah.
the outer with the
No,
creamer.
it's on
It's
this
kinda-
side. The perimeter is this side. I've never seen cheese.
Perimeter means the outer
I
part.
love
That's
cheese.
what perimeter means. It doesn't mean the right side
Let
of
me
the
tell you what
grocery
the dairy
store.
does. Though creates a
what
lot
is-
of mucus in the
You're
body.
right.
Okay, which
It
I've heard.
always- yeah.
I took dairy out. I was vegan for 3 months,
Okay.
and I didn't
Actually,
notice.
I think you might be worse.
I didn't notice any change, and so I was like, well, maybe because I know a lot of people do have dairy intolerance and things like that, and so I was like, I went 3 months without it, and I thought I was gonna feel this big difference. I didn't, and then I put it back into my diet, thinking like, oh, maybe it's gonna, I'll notice something. I didn't notice anything, but that's just me. But
So it's while you were. But what else were you eating when you were vegan?
I mean,
what
I
type-
was doing
what type-
grains and vegetables, fruit.
How long were you vegan? That must have been
I told
really
you,
quick.
I watched this documentary. It was like
I don't ever remember.
it was like I had like a scared straight moment. I watched the Forks Over Knives.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure
I
you're
know
familiar
that.
with
Yes.
it. So I was like, I'm not eating any meat or dairy. And so I did it for 3 months, and I was just
Wow.
like,
What protein sources were you eating?
nuts.
None of this fake
What
meat
else?
stuff. Like
I didn't do a
Beyond
lot
Meat.
because I'm not like.
Oh, what do you feel about that?
Yeah, I didn't do a lot of.
trash.
It is a lot of it, the ingredients. If you look
my
at it, it's
God.
not
So-
good.
So,
So I
the
didn't do a
fake
lot of.
meat for vegan people.
That's why she
you
eats
say,
meat. Because it's real and it's just
We're
in
gonna
its
do-
pure
we're gonna
form.
do real food, God's
Yeah.
whole food. This fake stuff. I told you, anything outside that is a lab experiment.
Yeah.
Those things are
lab
lab experiments.
So why do they tell you that cheese is good for you or milk is good for you? It's good for the bones.
Because food and drug administration.
Yeah. Tell us about the conspiracy of why
Yeah.
is the Food and Drug
Yeah, you gave us
Administration
a
together?
revelation before
You
we started
say-
taping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
Why? Yeah,
What did you
because
say?
I said, revelation. Why is the Food and Drug Administration
Under the same umbrella.
under the same umbrella? Why?
Because our food
Never
now
thought
is
about
making us
Absolutely.
sick, and then they
Never
want
thought
us to
about
need
that.
the drugs.
They're in bed
I
together.
never
are.
thought about that.
They are in bed
They're
together.
in bed together.
Yeah.
And drug.
So.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
one hand washes the.
Whoa. Wow.
I
So there.
there's something
It's
to that.
for the money.
Yeah, it's for the money. Yeah, so all the marketing, like milk does a body good,
Yeah.
it does not.
What about like
does
when you
not.
do eat meat? Are you for like do organic, grass fed,
Grass-fed.
finished? There's all these things. Now.
Yes, so organic, grass fed, definitely. I don't do pork.
Okay.
I don't do pork
pork.
at all. I don't do bottom feeders, scavengers, with the
No
seafood.
shrimp.
No shrimp.
No,
Oh,
it's
man.
dirty.
Crab.
It is
No,
dirty.
it's
No
dirty.
lobster. Said no. We're gonna go to commercial.
We're very sad.
For,
We need
for
a
few minutes.
we need a break
I
so we
just need
can
a little
cry.
break because she just said something about crab.
It's dirty.
And I thought,
But
I
hey,
love Coach Rowe.
if you're in the black, you can occasionally
okay.
have.
She
She's
said,
like,
"Oh,
no,
Lord. Okay, we're
So
taking
you'd
a
rather
break.
us
Y'all
have a
pray for me
donut?
during this break. I'm going to cry a little bit, but we'll be back. All right?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who are my crab eaters out here? Who are my lobster eaters out here? Huh? Where my crab? I know I got some up in here. Okay. I know I do. Y'all like a good crab, huh? I promise you can't get them clean enough. You cannot. Y'all get to pulling that yellow stuff all. I'm like, my God, dirty. Okay, it's dirty, y'all. Listen, welcome to day 3 of the Road to Optimal Health Challenge. How y'all feel today, huh? VIPs, how y'all feel? You too, how y'all feel? Okay, y'all feel good? Y'all feel good? Come on, y'all. We made it to day 3.
Great. Feel
Okay. Look at that. People talking about they love crabs. Okay, the crabs don't love you though, huh? Okay, I want to love food that loves me back. How about that? Make that your mantra going into 2026. I want to love food that loves me back. Okay, make that your mantra going into the new year. I want to love food that loves me back, guys. When you give your body what it needs to thrive, it will. And it ain't crabs, I promise you. It is not crabs. Okay? It ain't milk either. Milk does not do a body good. Y'all see how we just been falling for the okie doke for years. Okay? They get all these celebrities and athletes or whatever to promote this stuff, and it's all trash. Huh? It's trash. They get athletes to promote Gatorade, and it's trash. Huh? Why do they do that, Coach Rowe? Because it's all about this. Y'all hear me? It's all about this. Okay? You must be your number one health advocate. That's why you must learn. You must learn, okay? It's about education. It's not about a meal plan. It's not about a workout plan. I know y'all, look, I know y'all want them, huh? I know you want them. I do. They look good, huh? They look good, but ask me how I feel though, huh? I feel way better than I look. Come on, somebody. Y'all hear me? I feel way better than I look. This skin didn't always look like this. How my nails didn't always grow like this. These mine. These ain't no press-on nails. These are Coach Rowe's nails. Y'all better go ask somebody, okay? Okay, now y'all ready? Huh? Somebody said, I love the guns. I love them too. Huh? I love them too. All right, y'all. I'm about to get this party started. We about to. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it. Let me pull up these slides. Let me pull up these slides so we can jump to it. Okay? Let me pull y'all right here, back here in front of me, so I can see y'all lovely faces. Okay, y'all. Y'all see these slides? Y'all ready? We ready? Yes or yes? Huh? Okay. Welcome to day 3. Okay, we're gonna jump right to it. Okay, engagement competition. Ashley, you there?
I'm right here. Man,
Hey.
we had an exciting day too, where we had 5 new winners. We had Robin T, Mark T, Rachel T, Tamika Jeffrey, Sheila Benjamin. So we had an exciting time, and we have 3 more opportunities tonight, Thursday, and Friday for the engagement competition. So make sure that you guys are again taking copious notes. VIPers, get ready. Because we are going to have our VIP session after tonight's live training. We want to make sure that you get your hands up, make sure that your name is properly displayed. You got to be on camera. 1 question only. We're trying to get as many questions in as possible. So make sure, YouTube squad, if you want to get in and ask a question. It's not too late. Don't think it's too late. So go ahead and upgrade so that you can join in on the fun as well and ask questions. Be sure to share what you're doing this week to 5 of your friends and family. Make sure to promote on social media, hashtag Optimal Health Challenge, and tag at Rochelle T. Parks on Instagram and on Facebook and wherever you are active on. So it is exciting. I'm excited about day 3. We're going to be talking about some good stuff.
Talking about some great stuff. And that workout this morning was fire. Come on, y'all. Y'all know that workout this morning was fire. Okay. Listen, grab your merch if you have not done it yet. Okay. QR code right there. Screenshot that. Or take the little picture of that. Or you can go to the healthmotivator.com. Grab it. Another form of accountability. Okay. I'm saying, like, don't miss out. Grab your merch. Okay, listen, homework recap. Who did their homework last night? If you did your homework, put a 1 in the chat. If you did your homework, put a 1 in the chat, you all. YouTube, if you did your homework, put a 1 in the chat. If you did not, put a 2, okay? If you did not, put a 2. Y'all supposed to be doing these pantry audits. You supposed to be doing the videos, putting them in the Facebook group, okay? You still have time. This is a must. Okay, we got to clear out these pantries. Okay, you have to go in there and see all these toxins that you have living right in your house, right in your pantry, in your freezer, in your refrigerator. It's there. The high fructose corn syrup, the artificial colors, the artificial sweeteners, the MSG, the nitrates. It's all there. I promise you. Go check it out. Go check it out, guys. Go check it out. Okay, let me show you what I noticed. Okay, a few things I noticed in these pantries, and y'all think this stuff is healthy. Okay, look, come on, sparkling ice. Got the cherry limeade, black raspberry, orange mango, kiwi, strawberry. Looks good. Coach Ro, what's wrong with that? I see antioxidants and vitamins. Oh, Coach Ro is 0 sugar, huh? So I don't have to worry about my sugar spiking. It's 0 sugar, okay? Look, what's wrong with it? It's only 5 calories. What's wrong with that, Coach Ro? It's 0 grams of fat, 0 milligrams of sodium, 0 grams of carbs, 0 grams of protein. What is wrong with this? It's low calorie and it's caffeine free, and I'm getting antioxidants. You know, the antioxidant that fights cancer. That's a good thing, right? Huh? Look, what's wrong with it? I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with it. It got artificial sweetener in it. You see that sucralose? That's why I don't care what it says on the front. What y'all got to do? What y'all got to do? Come on, Nicole said it. Flip that thing around. YouTube, I don't care what it says on the front. What must you do? Flip that thing around. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. I told you, I'm not on the nutrition label. That ain't it. I'm on the ingredients label. The devil is in the details. Okay? The devil is in the details. Look at that. And then you could possibly have some beaver butt juice. Come on. Y'all see them natural flavors? You see it? Could it be? Could it be that mixed in the juice, you got a little bit of some, some little secretions? Could you have some secretions in there, huh? Some castoreum, huh? Beaver butt juice, okay? That might go well with your cherry limeade. That might just mix right on in, okay? Get a little tart flavor, okay? That's what you're taking in, possibly. No, guys, we got to stop this. We got to stop, okay? This is crazy. It says what you don't pay in sugar, you could pay in cell malfunction. Come on, y'all. Okay, let me give you another example. Come on, Del Monte. Okay, this golden white corn, these whole green beans. Okay, I used to like those French style green beans. Y'all remember them? Do they still sell them in the can? I don't even know because I don't mess around with no canned goods. But I just felt like I was a little Hasidic when I ate the. Don't give me no cut green beans. I want the French style. I just felt like I was, like a little better. But this Del Monte, you remember the Libby's? Now I bet you turn this thing around, y'all. You flip it on the underside of it. You might see that this thing may have an expiration date that may be 2 or 3 years from today. Now I ask you, if it has an expiration date that's 2 years from now, is it live food? Is it live food? Are you getting any nutritional value from it? If it says it expires 2 years from now, it's already dead. It's already dead. And I promise you, I grew up on this. That's all I remember is canned goods, okay? Green beans, green peas, corn, cream style corn, because we weren't messing with that whole kernel of corn. That wasn't sweet enough, okay? I want the cream style. That's good and sweet. You hear me? You sop that up. You sop that up with a little cornbread. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It wasn't just me. Okay, but that's why you got to read the label, because look at this. It got fresh cut. Look at these adjectives. Fresh cut, harvest selects. Okay, you see that? Oh, that sounds healthy. Oh, no. Okay, it's full of sodium. Why? It has to have a lot of sodium. Why? Because salt is a preservative, right? So if they put it on the shelf, it has to last. If you just put it up there with nothing, it'll go bad. So they have to put the sodium in there. It's going to preserve it. That's going to allow it to stay on the shelf for 2 years or 3 years, guys. This is why. So you're looking for energy. How can you ask for energy when you're eating dead stuff? Okay? Don't put dead food in a live body and expect life. Okay? You can get life from death. Does that make sense, y'all? You can't get life from death, but this is what we do. This is what we do. This is bad, y'all. Don't do this. Don't do this, okay? So takeaway. This is our takeaways from yesterday, from this week. You got to read the labels. Okay? You must read the labels. I don't care what it says on the front. I don't care what type of adjectives they use. What must we do? What must we do? Okay, type it in the chat. I don't care what it says on the front, what type of adjectives. We got to flip that thing around. Question everything. Make common sense common. You got to say, okay, now, if today is a certain date and it says the expiration date is a year from now or 2 years from now, and what nutrition will I receive from this? Okay, make it make sense, huh? And will I get any nutritional value from this? Absolutely not. It's dead already. Make common sense common, guys. It's simple, okay? That ain't rocket science. If it's on the shelf, it's dead. It's already dead, okay? So here we are. 3 principles. I told you these principles will save your life, change your life, save your life. 3 principles to achieve optimal health. We talked about eating the food God made, right? Eating the food God called food. What is that? Meat, fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grain, legumes. We said that. Anything outside of that is a what? What I call it? Anything outside of those things, what I call it? Type it in the chat. Let me see. It's a check on training. Okay, thank you. It's a lab experiment. It's a lab experiment. Okay. Then principle number 2, eat it as close to its original form. What do we say? Don't overcook your vegetables. Okay, they shouldn't be mushy. They should still have a little crunch to it. Eat God's whole food, okay? Like eat the orange versus drinking the orange juice, okay? Once you mess up the molecular composition of something, it changes everything, okay? Once you add heat to something, it loses some nutritional value. It doesn't mean there's no nutritional value in roasted vegetables or sauteed veggies. It just means you're going to get the most health benefit by eating your vegetables raw, okay? The most health benefit. Y'all write this down right now because I tell my people this all the time. Leafy greens are your best friend, huh? If you did not have a best friend, make one today, okay? Leafy greens are your best friend forever. My BFF forever. Who your BFF? Leafy greens. Leafy greens are your best friend. I'm telling you that right now, right off the break. Leafy greens are your best friend. So now we're on principle number 3. Don't allow any food to be your God. Coach Ro, what you talking about? Be my God. What? That means no addictions, you all. No addictions, no sugar addictions, no salt addictions, no caffeine addictions, no chocolate addictions, no chip addictions, no addictions, okay? You say, well, how do I know if I'm addicted? If you having it every day, you probably addicted to it, huh? If you're doing coffee every day, you're probably an addict. But you said, no, Coach, I just do 1 cup a day. Then guess what? You just a 1 cup a day addict. Okay, that's all you are. Just an addict still. You hear me? If you do, no, Coach, I don't put white sugar. I put honey in my tea. You know what? The body don't know the difference between honey and a honey bun. Okay, you're still an addict. You hear me? You still get that dopamine hit. Okay, that the same thing as you would get if you had white sugar. The same thing you get from cocaine. Okay, you're still an addict, guys. Don't allow any food to be your God. Like no. So let's talk about this sugar, okay? Because y'all like, God made the sugar cane. Like, what's wrong with it? He did. But we just abused it, okay? So I want to put this on the record right now. Sugar is not the devil. People say sugar's the devil. No, it's not. Sugar ain't the devil. You just have no governor, huh? Sugar is not the enemy, huh? You just have no discipline. God did make the sugar cane. Sugar's not the devil. If used responsibly, you're okay. But we don't know responsible. We don't know moderation. We don't know nothing. We just buck wild with sugar, okay? And it wreaks havoc in the body, you all. Okay? When it says in the word, there shall be no other gods before me. But many of you all will admit that you will be in your bed, okay? Covers up to here, okay? And them Oreo cookies will call your name. Someday they'll be like, come get me. And you will come out your bed, go down 2 flights of stairs, okay? Go in that cabinet to get 2 cookies. No. It ain't 2, it's 3. Because while you standing there, you're going to pop one in your mouth and then you're going to grab 2 to go. So it's really 3. It's really 3 cookies. Y'all know I ain't telling no lies, right? It's 3 cookies, you all. Okay, but the word says, there shall be no other gods before me. No addictions, okay? Okay, let's break this down. Gods, okay? What gods mean ruler. Like there should be nothing that's ruling you, okay, before God himself, okay? Ruler, okay? What does ruler mean? Dominion. Dominion. Does this thing have dominion over you? Does it rule you? Okay? What is dominion? Does it have sovereign control over you? Will it get you out of your bed? Will it make you do a U-turn? Will it make you go through a drive-through when you know you don't have no business going there? Huh? You know, will it make you eat a whole sleeve of cookies instead of 1 cookie? Will it make you go 4 donuts instead of the half that you intended to eat? Huh? Does it have sovereign control over you? Huh? Tell me. Listen, this is why most of you are here. Most people are addicted to sugar, whether they like it or not, whether they want to admit to it or not. Whether they want to admit to it or not. Nobody asked Coach Rowe about broccoli or asparagus. Every question will be surrounding sugar because the body just wants to know, what's the workaround? People say, well, Coach Rowe, if you're going to take my white sugar, what can I replace it with? That's like saying, if you're going to take my cocaine, what can I replace it with? Huh? If you're going to take my white sugar, what's the replacement? There's no replacement. It's to break the addiction, okay? So you still don't understand how serious sugar is. Let's go here, okay? Listen, sugar itself is not the enemy, but excess sugar wreaks havoc in the body. Wreaks havoc in the body, you all. Havoc. What is havoc, Coach Rowe? Widespread destruction, devastation, okay? I heard someone say once, she said, Coach Rowe, there's no place in the body that blood doesn't flow to, okay? Blood flows to every nook and cranny of your body. So guess what? If you have excess sugar in your blood, there's no place in your body that the sugar doesn't affect. Do you hear me? So when they say, they even call dementia and Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes. They say sugar in the eyes is glaucoma. You see, excess sugar in the body is cancer. Y'all see what I'm saying? Sugar in your sleep, insomnia. Sugar in your mouth, cavities. Sugar in your blood, diabetes. Widespread destruction. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's break it down some more. Okay, let's see how it affects every part of your body. In your mouth, it says sugar consumption leads to tooth decay and gum disease, and we know that. I told y'all, my son at the age of 7 had 5 cavities. Why? Because all the sugar I was giving him. I told you when I was 16, I had probably about 16 cavities. Okay, why? There's all them Snickers I ate, okay? All them honey buns, huh? All that Bluebell ice cream, all those chocolate zingers, huh? That's what I was eating. Suzy Q's, y'all remember those? I don't even know if they still sell those. I ate a lot of them, okay? Come on, this is how, okay, look at this revelation. So let me ask you this. Every time I think about this, I'm like, this is incredible. Let me ask you this. If there's a house that catches fire, okay? And the house burns down, and there were people in the house who perished in the fire. What do they use to identify the body? What do they use to identify the bodies? Okay, what do they use? Huh? Okay, yes, their teeth, their dental records. That's what they use to identify the body. Everything else is perished, but the teeth. Okay, so listen, this is the revelation I got. I said, my God. What God meant to be indestructible, not destroyed by fire, okay, is still no match for sugar. The teeth survive the fire, but sugar will corrode the teeth. What God meant to be indestructible is still no match for sugar. Have you seen someone who just, the teeth are just rot all from sugar? All from sugar, okay? This is what's happening. What about the heart? Too much sugar hardens the arteries and damages heart tissue. Okay? They get arteriosclerosis, atherosclerosis, congestive heart failure, all these things. But when we think it's an issue with the heart, what do we think? We automatically think red meat. Oh, we got to cut out the red meat. We got to cut out the red meat. No, stop with the eggs. There's too much cholesterol. But we still on this pasta though, huh? We still on this bread. Nobody thinks about that. Come on, my vegans, huh? We say, oh no, I'm a vegetarian. I said, no, you're not. You're a carbitarian because you just do carbs all day. That's all. You ain't no vegetarian. Vegetarian means you eat vegetables. Carbitarian means you just eat carbs all day. Bread, pasta, rice. Okay, yeah, okay. Maybe you don't eat meat. Maybe you don't do the milk, but you own this sugar though. Oh, that breaks down the sugar. Okay, it all breaks down the sugar. So this heart stuff is the sugar. Okay, it's the sugar. What about your stomach? Sugar throws off gut health, interrupting the microbiome of the digestive tract. What you say now? What? You mean the sugar is the reason I'm dealing with acid reflux? The sugar is the reason maybe I got diverticulitis, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, IBS. It's the sugar? What? What you say now? Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. The sugar throws off the healthy bacteria in your gut. Your gut is just jacked up. But guess what? We can heal it in 5 days. Yes, we can. We can heal the gut in 5 days, you all. When you give your body what it needs to thrive. And does anybody believe me? Does anybody believe that you can heal your gut in 5 days? Because I got plenty of examples. 5 days, you all. That's all. 5 days to heal your gut. Coach, I get heartburn just from drinking water sometimes. I know. Because your gut jacked up, huh? I told you, Pastor Darius was like, Coach, I can't do no leafy greens. It upsets my stomach. It gets the cramping. I said, no, it's just that your microbiome is just jacked up, and we got to heal it, okay? And we got to heal it with the thing that you think is upsetting your stomach. We got to heal it with that thing. What is that? These leafy greens, God's food. Yeah. 5 days, huh? Ask him if he can eat leafy greens today. Ask him if that's your pastor. Ask him. Coach Rowe wanted me to ask you, can you eat leafy greens today? And he will tell you, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay, come on, y'all. It's the sugar. What about your pancreas? Sugar spurs the pancreas to put insulin production into overdrive. You say, how does that work? Okay, well, let me show you how it works. When you eat food, okay, okay, you break everything we eat pretty much breaks down the glucose in the body, okay? Everything breaks down the glucose. That glucose is in your bloodstream. The pancreas secretes the insulin. The insulin goes to grab the glucose out of the bloodstream. And if it's the normal, okay, person not overindulging in sugar, he just takes it, deposits it into the cells, it metabolizes it, burns it off as energy. Okay, boom, it's done, okay? But when you're constantly sugar, and the insulin just overdrive. It says, you know what? And it starts to going. This goes haywire. All of a sudden, you become insulin resistant. The cells say, you know what? Don't give me no more. I can't take no more sugar. They insulin resistant. Have you heard that term before? Huh? I can't take no more. We close down shop. No more. Then it says, you know what? Well, I got to put it somewhere. So where do they put? They start putting it in these fat cells. I call them sugar pockets. Okay. They start storing it here. Okay, let's store some. Let's store some in the brain. Dementia, Alzheimer's. Let's store some in your eyes. Glaucoma. Okay. Okay. Do y'all hear me? Excess in your bloodstream. Oh, now we're diabetic. Huh? Oh, let's store some in the liver. Oh, fatty liver disease. Do y'all hear me? Is this making sense to anybody? Somebody say, make it make sense, Coach Roy. Is this making sense? I'm trying to break it down so everybody can understand, okay? You are doing this to you. It's not Big Mama. It's not in your genes, okay? It's not in your bloodline. It's in your behavior. You want change in your body? Change what you put in your body, okay? You want to get off this medication? Stop eating trash. Eat more of God's food. Point blank, period. I said it. You did this to you. Okay, but guess what? That's not to discourage you. I promise you, That's the encourager. I'm trying to empower you to say, you know what? If I did it, I can undo it. Huh? And Coach Ro giving me the tools to do it. Huh? Do you feel empowered today? Do you feel empowered? You're like, oh, you know what? I didn't know this. Now that I know, I can do something about it. Now that I know, I don't have to be on this medication forever. Now that I know, I can help my body to release weight. Now that I know, I can sleep better at night. Come on, somebody. I'm trying to help somebody today. What about fertility? High blood pressure, not high blood pressure, high blood sugar impairs reproductive function in both men and women. Okay. Now, Coach Ro, now what you talking about now? Well, okay. Infertility? You talking about sugar? Absolutely, y'all. Okay. Okay. Think about this. A female reproductive organ. They call it, the ovaries. They have these little things that come out of the fallopian tubes, right? Okay. They call them egg cells, huh? And then the men, they have this, these little things that float. They looking for these egg cells. They call them sperm cells. Y'all get that? Cells, huh? I said if the cells are malfunction, what I said, how do you make a perfect cell? 19 vitamins and minerals with 9 amino acids with the perfect protein to make a perfect cell. And I said, if you're missing one nutrient, you're making imperfect cells for 7 days. Those imperfect cells manifest into disease, right? Remember I said that, right? So if you have cells and they don't have all the nutrients, that means the cells are malfunctioned. So you got some malfunctioned egg cells trying to get together with some malfunctioned sperm cells. Why? Because the woman at Chick-fil-A, okay, she eating Chick-fil-A every day, and the man at McDonald's, okay, every day. And you got these sperm cells in this egg cell, and they trying to make this thing happen, and it just won't. They may come together, but then they don't survive. Why? Because they're malfunctioned. That results in a miscarriage. Do y'all hear me? They're malfunctioned. The sperm, they trying to use, because he there's a bunch of them. They swimming upstream. They're not strong, okay? They can't. But when they start to give him God's food, though, come on, somebody. When that man started to eat God's food, when he started to eat the salmon, okay, and the leafy greens, okay, and the bell peppers and the onions, okay, when he starts to eat it, okay, all of a sudden, those sperm, they get strong, huh? And all of a sudden, I'm coming to get you, because they're coming after the eggs, okay, gotcha. Huh? I got you now. And they're like, I'm coming now. They're strong. And then they make it. And then they have babies. Come on, somebody. They go the whole 9 months, 10 months, okay? At least 4 couples have come to me struggling to conceive, multiple miscarriages, thousands of dollars on in vitro fertilization, all these things. Coach Ro, I need help. My first question, what are you eating? Okay, trash. That's what they're eating. We got to change it. We got to give your body what it needs to thrive. Okay, we got to fix those sperm cells and the egg cells so that they give them a chance. All 4 couples have babies today. Come on, somebody. Glory to God. Glory to God. All of them have babies today. All of them. Why? Because God's food is undefeated. Didn't I tell y'all that? Did I tell y'all that? Y'all remember me saying that? And I'm going to keep saying it. God's food is undefeated, you all. Undefeated. Come on, somebody. I'm trying to help somebody today. Brain. Sugar lights up your brain's reward center with dopamine. Some studies say it's more addictive than cocaine. What you say now? More addictive than cocaine? Yeah. That's why y'all be in this chokehold. That's why. That's why y'all know good and well you shouldn't. But that sugar got you like this. Boy, get up. Go downstairs and give me some cookies. Get in that drive-through line. You better get me that latte. And you, okay. Because you're an addict. Your body just wants it. It wants it. And when you go without it, you have withdrawals. Just like a cocaine addict. You get the shakes, you get headaches, you get irritable, all these things. Now you tell me, you go without a substance and you have an adverse reaction to it. You tell me you're not addicted to it. Of course you are. Your body is dependent on it. It's more addictive than cocaine. So that's why I say it doesn't matter. You know what? And y'all think, no, Coach, I'm good. I don't do white sugar. I do honey. Doesn't matter. Oh no, I don't do. It's okay. I don't do honey. I do stevia. It's still sugar. Oh no, I don't do stevia. I do monk fruit. It's still. You see, the body, it don't care. It doesn't discriminate. It said you can give me white sugar. You can give me stevia. You can give me honey. You can give me monk fruit. You can give me maple sugar. You can give me agave. You can give me dates. You can give me raisins. You can give me granola. You can give me oatmeal. You can give me rice. You can give me pasta. You can give me bread. Just give it to me. Just give it to me, baby. Just give it to me. I don't care. I don't discriminate. I whatever you want, I take it. You still gonna get that same dopamine hit. So don't tell me you're not an addict. You are. Most people are. Okay? Your skin. Sugar accelerates aging and exacerbates conditions like acne and rosacea. Guys, listen. I'm going to tell you right now, my skin, this right here, this wasn't always my skin. When I was eating that Snickers every day, okay, every day between second and third period, my skin was jacked, as my sister would say. It was jacked. I would get this little bump on my nose. I knew I was going to get the bump, y'all. I knew I was going to get it. I was so addicted to that sugar. You know how you get that bump and it be underneath your skin? Okay, so you can't, y'all know what I'm talking about? Was it just me? It would kind of be underneath. Okay, Gil, no, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, and it would be so sore. Now, why would I keep doing that to myself? Why? And I knew it. I'm going out there looking like Rudolph. Okay, I didn't even care. I'm looking like Rudolph, but I was getting that Snickers every day between second and third period. People joking me, my siblings making fun of me. I didn't care. I was eating that Snickers though. I was eating that Snickers, okay? I said, why would I do that to my, praise God for deliverance, okay? Especially since the lady said it's $2.50 a bar. Oh my God, because I was only paying 50 cents. But I'm just saying, God, this is what I was doing. You see, but when I change what I put in my body, okay, your skin is an organ. Did you know that? Your skin is an organ. Cells make up tissues, tissues make up organs, huh? Organs make up organ systems. The integumentary system, that's the whole skin system. Those 3.8 million cells start to repair every second of my life. And when I'm repairing it with God's food, this is what you get. Come on, somebody. People be like, somebody asked me yesterday, did you have on a filter? Ain't no filter. This is all natural right here, baby. Ain't no filter. This is all natural, okay? Ain't no makeup, ain't none of that. But I'm just going to show you that what can happen. Okay, when you change what you put in your body changes. Huh? I'll tell you something else. You start to get all these little skin tags. Everybody, that's sugar, y'all. Just so you didn't know. Skin tags, and all of a sudden in your old age, you get all these skin tags and all these moles. That's sugar. Huh? Did you know that? That's sugar. That's all it is. You think, oh no, everybody, it just runs in my family. Everybody got moles. No, that's because everybody eating sugar. That's all that is. It's not in your bloodline. It's in your behavior. Okay, I'm telling you what I know. I hope I'm helping somebody today. Liver. The liver converts surplus sugar into fat. Overloading the liver with sugar is similar to overloading it with alcohol. Y'all heard of cirrhosis of the liver? Cirrhosis, right? Now, most times when you think of cirrhosis of the liver, you think people, they're an alcoholic. They just drink a lot of alcohol. No. There's a such thing as non-alcoholic induced cirrhosis of the liver. Where you get that from? Sugar. I told you when you they run out of places to put the sugar, your cells said they can't take it no more. They become insulin resistant. They just start putting the sugar into the liver. Okay, we gotta put it somewhere. It's already high in the bloodstream. Okay, that's why my husband's A1C was 15.6. Sugar concentration was high in the bloodstream. His eyes were being affected. Remember, they started depositing in his eyes. It was affecting his eyes. But guess what, y'all? That was temporary. He literally could not see. He could barely see. We had to get him some reading glasses, something you get from the drugstore, because he couldn't see. But the minute we got home and implemented that plan, and all of a sudden, that we started depleting them sugar pockets in his eyes, his vision came back. The 20/20 came back. Did I tell you that? The 20/20 came back. But he could not see temporarily. Guys, that sugar wreaks havoc in the body. Kidneys. When blood sugar is too high, the kidney spills sugar into the urine, which can cause permanent damage. My God, today. Okay, come on. Look at that. My husband said 250% magnification. Y'all see that? That's my husband in the chat right there. It was 250% magnification. He could not see. I'm trying to tell you, we had to go to the drugstore and get him some of the, you just get those little reading glasses off the thing. 250%. He could not see. But when we started giving him God's food, he started, we took that sugar out of his diet. We depleted them sugar pockets out of his eyes, and his vision came back. Come on. Woo, glory to God. Glory to God. So you say, okay, Coach Pro, are you saying we can't have no sugar? That's not what I'm saying. Okay. Okay, here it is. Recommended versus reality. Okay, it says for females, okay, recommended no more than 6 teaspoons per day. 6 teaspoons per day. For males, 9 teaspoons. Now let me show you how to compute these to grams. Okay. Y'all write this down. For every teaspoon, okay, for every teaspoon of sugar, that's equivalent to 4.2 grams of sugar. So just round it down to 4, okay? 1 teaspoon equals 4 grams of sugar. 1 teaspoon, 4 grams of sugar, okay? So, yeah, okay, do the math. So if the female can have 6 teaspoons, okay, per day, how many grams of sugar is that per day? Put it in the chat. YouTube, put that in the chat. How many? Okay, thank you. Yep. That's 24. All right, how many for men? 9 teaspoons. How many grams of sugar is that per day for men? Okay, yep. 36 teaspoons. But look at what it says we do on average, guys. Okay, 17 to 50 plus teaspoons a day. That's crazy. It says the average American consumes 50 pounds of sugar a year. Y'all remember those 5-pound bags of sugar? You remember? 5-pound bag? 10 of those in a year. The average person consumes that much sugar. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you see, okay, when we look at how much sugar we're taking in and these foods and these drinks and things like that, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense as to why we're sick too. When I see all this sugar, okay? It's the impact of the excess sugar, right? Because see, we're ignorant to how much sugar we're really taking in because we don't think about the sugar. We don't think about the bread and the pasta and the oatmeal and all the fruit, okay? All the fruit, the pineapple, the mango, the bananas, the grapes, okay? The ones that are highest in sugar. Those are the ones we like. Those are the ones we like. Come on, pineapple, banana, grapes, mango, but okay, but that's what we like. Watermelon, okay. Y'all gonna be like Cece. Cece said I thought they liked the watermelon because it was a high water content. Cece, you know that's not why the people drinking no watermelon, eating no watermelon because of no water content. They like it because of the sugar. Like, stop that, Cece. Stop it. Okay, so listen. I'm gonna show y'all this. Okay, let's see how much sugar. Ashley, can you show them this video real quick? Let me stop sharing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so y'all can see how much sugar we taking in for real. Here's the beauty. So I believe in education, right? So we have to become a label reader.
Right.
Okay. We have to be able to, so I have a phrase. I say, flip that thing around. Okay? Flip that thing around. I don't believe what it says on the front. That's right. It's small print. And I believe in reading the ingredients label because the devil is really in the details. Yeah. Right? It's not the nutrition label. Like it's not calories and all that. See, I can outrun. I can outrun that. But I can't outrun cancer. You see? Yeah. The devil is in the detail. So we go to the ingredients label, right? Yes. And so for sugar, if you flip it around, if you see the number, the grams of sugar, just know this. 1 teaspoon is equivalent to 4 grams of sugar, right? So if you see something that says 8 grams of sugar in it, then you know that's 2 teaspoons. Okay. Right? So I'm going to give you a visual. Okay. And so we're just gonna pick a popular spot that people go, Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right? Okay. And I'm gonna pick 2 smoothies in particular: the Blimey Limey and the Avocado. Okay. Now people really think they're doing something. They get the avocado. That sounds healthy, right? Avocado. So the Blimey Limey, this one right here, and this used to be a favorite of ours before we knew better. My husband used to drink this all the time. He used to drink 2 at a time. I know now why. Okay, because of the sugar. This has 119 grams of sugar.
gosh.
119 grams of sugar in the Blimey Limey. And so what is that? That is 29.75 teaspoons. So let's do a demonstration.
Oh man.
Wow.
This is a little teaspoon. One, two,
Oh my gosh.
3,
29.
4,
We're going to be here a while.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Be half the class.
18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25,
Why am I getting a headache?
26, 27, 28,
Basically 30 because it's
29. Yeah.
29.75.
I'll just, okay, look.
Drink up.
75, okay?
Drink up. Now,
Blimey Limey.
now, are they adding sugar to this smoothie?
Of course they do.
They're not just putting fruit in it.
No, they add
that's
sugar.
not
Most
fruit.
of them.
That's all the refined.
Now, why do you
Absolutely.
think they do that when fruit is already sweet?
Because for most people, fruit is not,
Not sweet enough.
It's not sweet enough.
Because they know that most people are addicts.
Absolutely.
They're gonna keep
Sugar
people
addict.
And they're going to keep them an addict, right? And
That's
so this is
a
what
lot
we're...
of sugar.
Come on, y'all. This is the Blimey Limey. Drink up.
Oh no!
30 teaspoons of sugar. 119. And so this is why people your knees hurt. Okay?
Right.
People say, "Oh, my knees are shot." And no, you shot them.
She said you shot him.
Yeah, you
With
are
all
the
the
gunman.
sugar.
Yeah, you are the gunman,
Woo.
right?
I am
so
healed,
this is
y'all. I'm
this
healed.
is this is it. This is why they don't sleep at night. This is why the women have the hot flashes.
Hot flashes,
Okay,
yeah.
it's sugar.
Wow.
This is why you have debilitating menstrual cycles. This is why you have the migraine headaches. This is
Wow.
right. This is why.
You down? She is so at my door.
Yeah, that's it right there, right? So
Okay, okay.
so
All
we
right,
don't even
let's
have to
keep
do
going.
avocado. I'm just going to tell you has 100 grams of sugar. That's 25 teaspoons, right? Avocado, and they think
The
they're doing healthy one,
yeah,
right?
you think you're being
think
healthy.
you're doing
That
healthy,
is so
right?
sad.
So let's go to Starbucks real quick. Starbucks, right?
Oh.
We got the white chocolate mocha, right? White chocolate mocha.
I used to drink those all the
used
time.
to
and
drink
what-
that.
Back in the day.
I will
Not
call some
anymore.
people names out that's on the crew,
Not
but I'm not
anymore.
gonna call them out right now.
I cannot do that anymore. It's way
What?
too sweet.
White chocolate
Ash
mocha
used to do that?
has
When I was like in high school, college, probably.
yeah. You know, Starbucks, I don't care where you go, it's always a line.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Always a line. 46 grams of sugar, right? That's 11 to say 12 teaspoons.
So this is feeding the caffeine addiction and the sugar
and the
addiction.
sugar, yes. 1. This on the white chocolate mocha. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This is the grande. Don't even
12.
get us on the venti.
Okay, this the grande. Exactly.
Oh, wow.
My God, today. My God, today, y'all. This sugar, something else, boy. Let me go back to these slides. My God, today. We gonna free some people though. We freeing some people today, baby. Okay, we are freeing the people. Okay, y'all saw that? Was that crazy or what? Did you know that? Who? Okay, some of y'all may have already left Tropical Smoothie Cafe, but who are my today? Who are my Tropical Smoothie or Starbucks people today? Who's still going to those places? If you still going there, just type me in the chat, okay? Just type, I want to know, okay? Listen, no judgment here, no judgment. I want to know who's still going to those places today. Okay, so, okay, Ashley say, I'm Starbucks. Owner said me, okay? Okay, somebody said I'm free. Okay, Darlene said, you freeing me, baby. Bridget, me. Okay, Starbucks in the house. Okay, y'all see what's happening now. I told you, widespread destruction. Okay, and this is what I'll say to this, okay? Don't be upset, okay, about the results you don't have from the work you have not done, okay? So when we go to these places and continue to sow into this flesh, you can't be mad that you don't feel well. You can't be mad that you don't have any energy, okay? You cannot. If you're going to be mad at you, right? But stop blaming other people and let's take ownership. of our own bodies, okay? Because I promise you, you can change it. You can change it, you all. Okay, I need you to know that you can change it. All right, check this out, y'all. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember Tuka? Come on, Tuka. Look, y'all, Tuka, it says she was living in pain. Are you talking about a sugar addict? I told you, Tuka used to go to Chick-fil-A when she was a school teacher. She used to go every single day. Okay, every weekday. Okay, on her way to school, she would get a coffee that would have 10 sugars and 10 creamers. Ooh. I said, my God, Tuka, really? She said, yeah, bro. She said, and if they gave me 9, I'd be upset. Okay, I know the difference. Okay, I want 10 and 10. Don't short me. That's what she did every single day. So why? So she had high blood pressure, okay? But in her mind, it ran in her family, okay? She didn't consider that she's at Chick-fil-A every day, okay? No. Didn't consider all the food she was eating. No, this runs in my family. High blood pressure, migraine headaches, okay? Ocular migraine headaches so severe she would lose her peripheral vision. Could it be the MSG that was in the Chick-fil-A? Oh, could it be? Okay, she was going there every day, guys, okay? Severely anemic, so anemic. Her husband said she would eat all the ice in the house. He said we can keep no ice in the house because Tuka, ate it all the time. That's a symptom of anemia. Okay, debilitating menstrual cycles. She said, "Ro, the first day of my cycle, I couldn't go anywhere. I was housebound. Okay, I was wearing multiple pads. She said it was bad, heavy bleeding." Cramping, all of that. She had fibroids. Okay, they were so big. Okay, they would flutter like she was pregnant. They would like move. This is what she was dealing with. Okay, y'all, it was bad. Okay, so she came to me. You see, May of 2020. That's what she looked like. She was actually the first person I worked with after my husband. Right after my husband was getting all these miraculous results, I was like, people are not gonna believe me. They're not gonna believe me. I need somebody outside of my home to work with. I needed a quote unquote guinea pig. Okay. I need somebody else to make sure this thing is working. Okay. And one fateful day, okay, Tuka rang my phone, y'all. And she called me. She said, Ro, do you still sell those shakes? I said, what you doing? I'm trying to lose some weight, whatever. And I just need some shakes. Okay. Talking about some Shaklee shakes. I said, girl, you don't need no shakes. You need coaching. Huh? You need coaching. Okay. So I'm thinking she called out the blue. No, that was God that sent her to me. That was a God sin. Okay. I FaceTimed her. I said, Tuka, I can help you. She wouldn't even Tuka then. She was Tanisha. I said, Tanisha, I can help you. I asked her one question. Okay. Because I needed to know, because if she didn't answer it right, I wasn't going to be able to help her. Okay. She said, what is it? I said, do you trust me? She said, yes, I do. I said, okay. And I asked her that because I didn't have time to explain a lot. I needed her to just take action. Okay. And she came in that thing and I told her exactly what to do. And those results start happening quickly. You say, how? What? Because when you give your body what it needs to thrive, it will. People always want to know, bro, how quickly can it happen? Immediately. Somebody type immediately in the chat. How soon can it happen for me, Coach Ro? How soon can I see changes? Immediately. I need you to think about the 3.8 million cells. Immediately. When you change what you put in your body changes. You see, from May to August, look at that. You see, it was just going. It was just going and going and going. She was just feeling like $1,000,000, you all. Okay. But look, you know what? I'm gonna let you hear her testimony. Hold on, Ashley. Can we let him hear it from Tuka? So that I need them to get the full.
Absolutely.
I need them to hear this thing, okay? Because it's powerful. It's powerful. Let Tuka tell her own testimony, okay?
They've never seen this version of me. My family don't really know me for real, because the way I think, the way I walk, the way I talk, everything is different about me. Everything.
Good stuff, Tuka.
And it's all because I asked God. From when I prayed, I asked God. So that's the thing. You got to declare what you want, number one. And then you got to believe that God is big enough to do it.
Y'all, let me introduce you to Tanisha James, aka Tooka, okay? Tooka, look, this is what she looked like in May of 2020, guys. Remember, this thing started, okay? We shared it with the world in May of 2020, okay? Tooka was the first one. That's what she looked like. Tooka was not healthy. She had high blood pressure, okay? She was living in pain, migraine headaches, suffered with anemia, debilitating menstrual cycles. But listen, Tooka would tell me, she said, Ro, because Tooka was a teacher. Notice I said was, she was a teacher, always a teacher, but she worked in the education system. And Tooka would say, Ro, when I would go to work, my kids knew when I wasn't feeling well. They knew when I had a headache, and they turned, oh, y'all be quiet, Miss James not feeling. They turned the lights off. Or if they came into class and the lights were off. This is a teacher teaching our babies. And she's sitting at work with migraine headaches. Why? Because Tooka went to Chick-fil-A every day, okay? Chick-fil-A every day, okay? Got whatever she got. I know she got coffee, and I don't know. What, you know what? Come on, Tooka. Let's talk about it real quick. Then we're gonna go back. Come on. Because I'm going to tell a story. I'm going to tell her own story. Stop sharing. Stop sharing real quick. Come on.
The first thing I want to say is when I look at this graphic or this picture, like the person on the left, middle, right. I tell this story a lot, but I think the part that I never really slow down and take the time to tell is about that lady on the left. First of all, when I took this picture, I didn't want to take it. Ro said, you got to take a before picture. So I want to thank her for that, because I didn't want to take the picture because I didn't feel good in my body. And I didn't want a record of that. You know, I didn't want a record of it. So I'm 3 days into my journey, but the person on the left, my husband used to tell me it felt like he was married to his grandma. And probably because I went to work, and when I got off work, I got into bed. We swing by somewhere, fast food, Domino's, Wendy's, you name it, after having Chick-fil-A in the morning. And at night, my kids would know if they needed me, they could find me in my bedroom. And so this was at the beginning of COVID, and I don't know, I just started praying and asking God because I felt so bad. I think when Rose says debilitating cycles, it doesn't really capture everything that it was. And I apologize if it's TMI. But my cycle, so first of all, I had fibroids that were so like really large, and I could feel them moving inside in my stomach. Like if you've ever been pregnant, the way you feel a baby moving, I could feel my fibroids moving. And so my cycles were so heavy, like when I tell you like fist size and cramps that radiated down my legs to where I couldn't walk and I couldn't work without medication. Like with the migraines, it wasn't just migraines. I was losing my vision. So I would lose my vision, and then I would get the migraine. And so I would know the migraine was coming. So that's how the kids would know Miss James is not feeling well, because I would lose my vision would blur. And then I would have the headache. And so I know when we see these, like, it doesn't really capture like how bad I felt in my body. Like I felt bad most days, and I was irritable. I had an attitude. Don't let me get hungry. I was addicted to sugar. I had to have it every day. And if I didn't eat, I'm gonna slap everybody. I didn't sleep well. I woke up in the middle of the night all the time. I was very round because I'm short, and I was 240 pounds on the left. So just looking at that person, it makes me sad to see her, because I know that Ro tried to help me a long time before. I wasn't even this size when she tried to help me, or this sick. So anyway, just looking at her, like I wish she would have listened. And a lot of it had to do with my belief system. And the truth is, I was asking God for things. I asked him for healing. I asked him to heal my body because I knew that the way I felt, I knew this wasn't how I was supposed to feel, and his intention for me. So when I asked him, could he heal my body, I didn't believe him for the person who could heal me. I said, God, heal my body. But my belief system wouldn't allow me to believe that it was even possible. So the person that's on the right, I didn't believe that was possible when I started. But I fell like really at the altar, like in a place of surrender, because I knew that I couldn't continue to what I just couldn't go on. And I just thank God for, just the time that the pandemic gave me to really like focus on myself, because the truth is the person on the left is the type of person that focuses on everybody else. I was a great mama. I was a real good teacher. Every principal I had can tell you I was an amazing educator. I'm a great mom. I'm a great wife. I'm a good friend. And I was helping everybody else. So that's what the Chick-fil-A every day really was about. The Chick-fil-A every day was really you spend your evenings running around doing everything for everybody else, but except for you don't do it for yourself. So I think about who I was on the inside. So the energy, like the things about me, like my personality, my energy, like that's the way God created. I was born to be like a vitalized educator. I was created to educate. That is my purpose. That is my calling. And it requires energy because my energy is attractive. So today I can see it makes perfect sense to me now. Why the enemy would want to keep me sick. Why he would have me doubt that Rochelle could even, because I came for 50 pounds. So it makes perfect sense why the enemy would have me doubt that it could be possible for me. And, so anyway, I started the journey. A week later, I was off my blood pressure medication. And, I feel amazing. Like I don't have cycles anymore. I don't have migraine headaches at all. I'm a healthy weight. I'm no longer obese. And, I thank God for this journey, not just for me, but for my family, because to be honest with y'all, I feel like if I had never started this journey, my husband potentially would not be here today. So it was me starting my journey that gave him enough belief for him to start. My husband was 45 pounds when he started with me. He started after me because he didn't believe either. But he was 445 pounds, sure to be diabetic because everybody in his family is. And so if it wasn't COVID, we probably would have went to the doctor and they probably would have told us he was diabetic, and we would have assumed that there was nothing that we can do about it because everybody in the family everybody in my family got high blood pressure and everybody in his family got diabetes. And we would have felt like it was nothing that we could do about it. But today, my husband, like, we different people, like all the way in and all the way out, like the impact that we are able to have on the world. And I'm not even just talking about just when people look at us, they get excited and they see the weight. But I see like focus in my mind, the ability to go out and help coach hurting people. My husband is mentoring boys, something that he wanted to do his whole life, but he never had the energy or strength to do. They play basketball, they play all these sports. They started a basketball league. My husband wouldn't have been able to do that because he couldn't even get up off the couch. He couldn't even get up off the couch without my children pulling him up. So people see the weight when they see that picture, but I just see a person like living in their purpose. I see a person under attack who refused to believe God for bigger, who refused to believe I prayed every day, but my belief system did not say that God could give me that. So I desired it, but I didn't believe that it could happen, And so now I'm able to walk in my purpose and in my calling. And I'm like the Energizer Bunny. I can't be stopped.
Come on.
I can't be stopped.
Yeah.
And the enemy, and I think about all the lives attached to just us. Like, because I made a decision, I can count at least 50 people that I know personally who made a decision. And so, and my children, they eat differently. We didn't have a different diet for them. Rose said, they need to eat what you eat. I said, okay. I sat them down. I explained, this is what we're doing now. We're doing something totally different than what we used to do. And they kids, so they got on board. They don't have the money. They can't buy no groceries. So they got on board. And so I just, I thank Ro for seeing more in me than I saw myself, because I didn't see that as possible for myself. And I know it's somebody sitting up in here today that don't think it's possible for you. I want to just say, like, when you look at the person on the right, I want you to see a person under attack by the enemy. somebody that the enemy is attacking, and the person all the way on the left is a living, walking, breathing example of how God would choose the least likely candidate. I'm the least likely because I was the most addicted to sugar. I was the most addicted to sugar. Okay. So if it's possible, like my family, they like, girl, who? They've never seen me this way. They've never seen me this way. They've never seen this version of me. They don't, my family don't really know me for real, because the way I think, the way I walk, the way I talk, everything is different about me. Everything.
Good stuff, Tucker.
And it's all because I asked God. For one, I prayed, I asked God. So that's the thing. You got to declare what you want, number one. And then you got to believe that God is big enough to do it.
You got to ask God for what you want. And then you got to believe that God is big enough to do it. Okay? Does anybody believe God is big enough to do it? Huh? Does anybody believe that God is big enough to do it, you all? Okay? That's what I want to know. My God. My God, today, does anybody believe that God is big enough to set them free? Okay? So here's my question. Here's my question for you. Okay? Let me pull these slides back up. My God, today. That testimony is something. That testimony, it gets me every time. This is my question, you all. This is my question, okay? I want to know, okay? This is what I want right here, okay? I want more Tuckers. Come on, somebody. Who wants to be the next Tucker? Does anybody want to be the next Tucker? Did y'all hear what she said? She said, because she took action, because she changed, she can count at least 50 people. Okay, whose lives have changed today. You see, when you change, the people around you change. You see, y'all got to stop talking and start doing. Y'all want to just talk. Y'all, no. Stop talking and start doing. You got to take action. Tucker took action. What, like Tucker's in Mississippi? Like what state will you impact? Huh? Who will you impact? Tucker picked up that mantle and carried it. Okay? And because of her boldness, because she took action, 50 lives were saved. And I'm talking people who had high blood pressure, diabetic, people that were obese, people that were on 5 and 6, 7 medications, and they're free today. Why? Because one person decided to take action. Do you see? When I say you are the hope for the generational health of your family, if you, everybody under the sound of my voice, you are the hope for the generational health of your family because they're watching you. You may be their last chance. They want you to win. Even if they never tell you, I promise you they want you to win. Why? Because if you win, you give them hope that they can win too. Do you hear me? Do you understand people walking around hopeless? They're hopeless and helpless. They think nothing. You know what? I'm going to be on this medication for the rest of my life. I'm going to live in chronic pain for the rest of my life. I will get up through the night for the rest of my life. I got to fill these prescriptions for the rest of my life. But you can change that. Carry this mantle. Who is my next Tucker? Huh? Who is the next Tucker? I know I got some school teachers in here. Huh? I know I do. I know I got some people who have no energy. I know I got some people who are obese. I know I have some people who dealing with some debilitating menstrual cycles. I know I have people who dealing with migraine headaches, who are dealing with low energy. Come on. I know I do. Fibroids. I know I do. I know I got some people here dealing with hot flashes. I know I do. That's all you got to do is take action. That's all you got to do. Okay? So listen, let me ask you this question. Let me ask, okay, here's a question. Like before this challenge, how many people did not know me before this challenge? If you did not know me before this challenge, okay, type a 1 in the chat. If you did not know me, you like, Coach Rose, girl, I don't know you. I don't know you, girl. I just saw you. You just popped up on my feed. If I just popped up on your feed, type a 1 in the chat. Like, no, you new to me, Coach Rose. Like, I don't really know you like that. Okay, like my friend told me about you, you know, whatever. I may have seen this, but I don't really know you. Okay, okay. I see the ones. Okay. Oh, it's a whole lot of y'all don't know me. Okay, shout out to y'all coming up in here. Y'all didn't even know your girl. Okay, What got these guns got you? What? No, I'm joking. Laughing but serious. Okay, shout out to y'all. A whole lot of people on YouTube. I ain't even know. Okay, Vanessa, you just kept popping up on my feed and I needed this. Okay, very good, very good, very good, very good. So listen, I'm gonna say this, right? Like, I've been talking some good stuff. Would you agree? Like, this good stuff. And even my people who are in the boat, they say, you know what? I don't care whatever program I'm in with Coach, where every time I hear something different. You know, that's like sometimes you got to watch a movie, and every time you watch it, you see something different in the movie. You catch something. I don't remember seeing that last time. So let me tell you, it's going to be different all the time, guys. But there are going to be some things that will be the same. These foundational truths don't change, okay? That's why I keep saying, when you give your body what it needs to thrive, it will. That's why I keep saying God's food is undefeated. That's why I keep saying, like health starts at the cellular level, right? And food is the foundation. That will never change. Do you hear me? That will never change, guys. Okay? Now, but for you guys who maybe just met me, didn't know me before this challenge, okay? Would it be safe to say that in these, okay, this is day 3, in these 3 days, you have learned more about health than you've learned in your entire life? Is that true? If that's true for you, just type true in the chat. Would that be safe to say you've learned more in these 3 days than you have learned in your entire life about health? In 3 days. In 3 days, YouTube, would that be true? If that is true, just type true in the chat, okay? If that's true, like, my God, I didn't know this. I saw somebody putting out, I didn't even know skin was an organ. Didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Is that true? I didn't even know sugar was affecting my body like that. I didn't even know that, okay? In these 3 days, like, yeah, that is true. My doctor never told me these things. So if it's like you can learn this much in 3 days, is it plausible, okay, that you can learn a whole lot more if you were with me a whole lot longer, say like a year? You think if I learned this much in 3 days, my God, what can I learn in a year? Do you think you can learn more if you're with me longer? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Type it in the chat, y'all. I promise you, okay? We just getting started, okay? Listen to me, guys. I heard a wise man once say, okay, the best way to show somebody that you can help them is to help them. Have I helped you today? Have I helped you this week? Have I given you information that you can make immediate? I'm talking practical information. I'm not talking about stuff in theory. I'm talking about, have I given you information that, you know what, I can make some changes today? Okay, I can stop this today. I can start doing this today. Have I? Okay. Somebody, okay. Pam said, yes, ma'am. Yes, absolutely. Immediate changes, guys. Immediate changes. Okay, 3 days. You've learned a lot, but my God, what can you learn if you're with me a whole lot longer? I promise you, you can learn a whole lot more. Okay, a whole lot more, guys. And we still got 2 more days. Okay, this is just day 3. I still have more to tell you. You're like, my God, I've learned this in 3 days, and you have more. And then there was more. Okay, and then there was more, guys. So many of you know already. You're like, okay, Coach Ro, I know this is great. I love it. This is what you know already. 5 days ain't enough, though. 5 days ain't enough, guys. We need more than 5 days to change your life, okay? I tell people when they have consultations with me, I say, you know what? I can meet with you and I can give you some information that will change your life today, okay? But a conversation is not going to fix your whole life. Not a conversation, okay? It won't fix your whole life. It's going to give you some information that you can make some changes, okay? But it won't fix your whole life in a conversation. 5 days is not enough, guys, okay? So let's have a real conversation, okay? I want to talk to you about how we're going to change your life, okay? Let's get to it. So here it is. Would it be an honest statement if I said, if you could do this on your own, you would have done it already? Would that be an honest statement? If you could do this on your own, you would have done it already. Yes or yes? Would that be an honest statement? Okay. YouTube, would that be an honest statement? If you could do this on your own, you wouldn't even be here. Because you would be doing it, okay? On your own. You wouldn't even be here. Okay, you say yes. That would be an honest statement. All right. So, and finally, can I show you how to get your body out of this stressful fight or flight mode so that you can finally heal? That's why we're here. Because you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're like, Coach, I'm tired. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of medication. I'm tired of having no energy. I'm just tired. Okay? In this fight or flight, I'm tired. I'm irritable. Okay? I don't like it. I don't like being this way. I know that's the case for many of you. You've been spending money on the symptoms instead of focusing on the root cause. We know that. We know that to be true. Taking Pepcid AC for acid reflux and things like that, popping on Motrin on instead of getting to the root of the problem. Okay? Instead of getting to the root. So if you're ready to heal your body and start getting real results, then check this out. Here's your next step. Okay, here's your next step, guys. We put a system together that will heal you at the cellular level, guys. Come on now. 12 months with Coach Rowe. We talked about it. We talked about it last night. 12 months with Coach Rowe. Come on, it don't get no better than that. It don't get no better than that, guys. 12 months with Coach Rowe. It says your healing would come within weeks. And then we need a year for this whole transformation, okay? Total transformation, okay? We're going to heal your body within weeks, and then we need a year to solidify the pain. A year to solidify no medications ever again in life. A year to solidify no headaches, because I promise you, April 17th, I told you, was my husband's last time taking the medication, and he never went back. He never went back, not even for a day. He never went back, guys. A year to solidify no headaches. Tuka don't have no more headaches, okay? No more. They're gone forever, okay? A year to solidify no chronic illnesses, but this is the part that excites me. A year to solidify that you are the hope, so no one near you has to suffer ever again. No one. Because Tuka took action, 50 lives were impacted. Do you hear me? Okay? So what does a year look like with Coach Rowe? Let's walk you through your next year. 3 phases, guys, 3 phases. Phase 1 is education. That's it. That's where we transform your mind forever. We got to get rid of this thinking, okay? We got to get rid of it. I told you, I don't deal in I got to, I want to, I'm about to. No. I deal in I can, I will, I must, okay? That's all we're talking about. Positive words, we know we can do all things through Jesus Christ. We know we got all things apart. That's how we talking. It's education, guys. That's where we learn how to read labels. We learn how to clear out these pantries. We learn how to grocery shop. We're learning the healthiest ways to cook. We're learning the right foods to feed our bodies. This is all education in phase 1. That's what we need. We don't need no meal plan. We need education, okay? Phase 2, receive life-changing results. That's the shed week, guys. That's the shed week. That's extreme accountability. That's why we're seeing everything you eat, everything you eat, everything you put in your mouth, we're going to see. Everything you're doing for exercise, we're going to see. We're talking extreme accountability, life-changing results. I promise you, you don't have to say a word. People will see you changing, okay? You'll be a walking billboard. People will ask you, what are you doing? Huh? I see you getting slimmer about the waist. What are you doing? Look like your face getting slimmer. What are you doing? You start shopping in the back of the closet. And for some people, the back of the closet clothes become too big. Then you got to go buy new clothes, okay? This is what happens, guys. Then phase 3, that's where the party begins. That's where the party begins, you all. So let's go a little deeper. Here we go. It's called the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy. It's an academy. Why you call it an academy, Coach Rowe? Because you're going to learn. You're going to learn, guys. Okay? I told this is where you do the heavy lifting. I'm not going to push you, drag you, pull you. I will walk alongside you, but we're going to give you all the tools to be successful. All of them. Ain't holding nothing back. Nothing back. So what will you have? You'll have access to a private community with people on the same journey as you. That's a $2,000 value. Daily calls with our Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy success team. Guys, I have coaches, okay, that will be on the calls with you Monday through Friday. Live calls to answer your questions. I've been in a lot of different programs, a lot of different masterminds, a lot of different things, and I don't know of any program that has live calls every single day, Monday through Friday. I don't know of any. I know some that can give you some recordings, but not live calls. We have live calls to answer your questions. Why? Because we want you to win, okay? That's a $3,000 value. Weekly devotionals. Why? Because we're going to encourage you with the word. Because you need it, okay? I tell people all the time, wherever I am, my God is there too. He's in the middle of anything I do. Anything I'm about, God is in it, okay? If Coach Rowe is in it, God is in it, guys. I say all the time, I'm with him. He with me, we together, okay? And if you with me, you're on the winning team because all we do is win, all right? He tell me and I tell you. I promise you, that's how it goes. So weekly devotionals, you will be encouraged by those weekly. Daily communication to walk you through your transformation. That's $1,000 value. You will hear from Coach Rowe, communicate with you every single day, okay? Every single day while you're in the academy. You want to see what the shed phase looks like. Come on, phase 2. What does that look like? Following a foolproof plan to begin your new lifestyle. Foolproof. Foolproof, guys. That's fail safe. Foolproof. You will know exactly what to eat. That's what we want to know. What should I eat? You will know exactly what to eat. You will have accountability where you show your meals. I told you, we're going to see everything you eat. We're going to see everything you do for exercise. You're going to attend live coaching for questions and pivots. That's the part. Because many of you will walk out here and say, okay, Coach Rowe, I got my information. I'm good. You told me what to do. I don't need to do this. I got it. But guess what? You're going to hit a brick wall. You're going to need to pivot. And that's where this thing comes in handy. I'm telling you, these live coaching calls for questions and pivots, because you will have to pivot, because nothing stays the same forever. Okay? Nothing stays the same forever. Always know how food is impacting your body, even if it's something you've always enjoyed in ignorance. Because there's some stuff out there that you eat and you think is healthy. But guess what? 1 Corinthians 10:23 says, all things are lawful, but not all things are profitable. There's some things you're eating right now that you think are healthy, and you have no idea how it's impacting your body. But guess what? You're going to learn in this phase. You're going to learn, right? This is where chronic illnesses are reversed, guys. Reversed right here. I see most people come off medication during this phase right here. So be excited about that shed phase. So you'll have access to customized meal plans specific for your body type. Coach Rowe, you going to write meal plan? I am not. You're going to make your own meal plan once you understand how your body works, once you understand what to give your body so that it may thrive. So I say again, you will write your own meal plan, okay? We be there right there with you, but you're gonna do it for yourself, because you're going to learn, right? Low impact custom workout plan that fits your body type. No, we're not doing CrossFit. Don't you worry about it, okay? The exercise you will do, you will be able to do for the rest of your life. That's a $4,000 value. On-demand course teaching you about grocery shopping, vitamins, supplements, workouts, making your health a lifestyle, and overcoming your triggers. That's a $4,000 value, guys. That's a shed phase, okay? That's phase 2, right? So now let's make it a lifestyle. This is the part, because this is what I know to be true. A lot of people know how to lose weight. Most people don't know how to keep the weight off, though. Some of y'all done lost the same 20 pounds about 6 times in a year, okay? Yeah, we got this yo-yo thing. You know how to lose. You lose 10, you gain 15. You lose 15, you gain 20. Like we know how to lose it, but we don't know how to keep it up. We don't know how to make it a lifestyle. That's what we're going to teach you right here in Coach Rowe's Inner Circle, okay? So what do you have access to? Another private community and support, $5,000 value. Monthly challenges, okay, $2,000 value. Monthly guest speakers, okay, $1,000 value. Monthly lunch and learn, $1,000 value. Ask Coach Rowe sessions, because that's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to ask Coach Rowe questions. You got questions, Coach Rowe got answers, okay? Then you have exclusive first access to Coach Rowe's digital products. That's a $10,000 value, guys. Any ebook or anything like that I produce, you have first access to. That's the Inner Circle, okay? So what we got? Coach Rowe? We got customized meal plans. We got low-impact custom workout. We got our body detox and shed program. We have on-demand course teaching, okay? We have a private community. We got daily coaching. We have weekly devotionals, daily communication to walk you through the transformation, guys. All of that is values at $25,000. I know every time I say that number, people are like, okay, I love you, but that's not what I'm about to do, Coach. I'm not about to give you $25,000, okay? It's not going to happen. But I need y'all to know people have. I need you to know that the information that I am presenting to you, okay, people have paid me not just $25,000, they paid $27,000, because when they did this wire for $25,000, they had already done a $2,000 deposit, okay? So what I'm saying is, when I say God told me to help the people, when I say God told me to make this affordable so that no person is left behind, when he's told me to help the people, I did it. That's what I did it, okay? So no longer do you have to pay $25,000 or $27,000. Nope, you don't have to do it, okay? You don't have to pay $25,000. You don't even have to pay $7,500, okay? Instead, the total investment in this program is only $1,497. That's right, Live Well says obedience is better than sacrifice. Come on, somebody. Come on. However, God said help the people, okay? Your health is important to me. It really is. So you may say, but Coach Ro, what if I can do it right now? What if I can do it right now, Coach Ro? I have a challenge incentive, guys. As a matter of fact, I got a fast action bonus, okay? This offer that I'm about to present to you will expire when this challenge is over, okay? All right, I got a fast action bonus. Listen to me. Watch this. Y'all need to pay attention now. Pay attention. I don't want anybody to miss this, okay? This right here, this fast action bonus, after tonight is no longer available. After midnight tonight is no longer available. What is it, Coach Ro? A family meeting with Coach Ro. What does that look like? For anybody who takes advantage and joins the academy today by midnight, we're going to have a meeting. I'm going to allow you to pick 4 family members, best friends, whatever, 4 people, okay? Because our best friends be family too. 4 people, so that'd be you and 4 other people. And we're going to all get on a call. It's going to be one call, you all. It's going to be one call. You and 4 other people, we're going to get on a Zoom call, okay? And I'm going to stay on there as long as we need to stay on to make sure your people get this information. Because this is what I know to be true, okay? I know, listen, you can only be held accountable for your actions, but I know it just makes it better if everybody in the house is on the same sheet of music. I know it does. It just makes it easier for everybody. So you may have a spouse that you want to bring to the family meeting. You may have your parents. You may have your siblings. You may have your best friend. You may have your children. You may have your grandchildren, whomever, your cousin, your uncle, your aunt, you and 4 other people. We're going to have one call, and we're all going to get on there, and I'm going to answer all your questions, okay? I'm going to answer all. If it takes 2 hours, we'll be there. If it takes 3 hours, we there, okay? Well, you leave. I want to make sure everybody has a full understanding, okay, of how their body works, a full understanding of what to eat and what not to eat, a full understanding of what they need to do so they can get off this medication, so they can release this weight, so they can get rid of this inflammation, this chronic body pain. Am I making sense? Does that make sense, you all? Is anybody interested in that? Would you like to have 4 people attend the meeting with Coach Ro? Okay, one call, guys. One call, okay? So here it is. We got a payment plan. I told you the best offer is $697. Set it and forget it. One payment and we're done. One payment and you're good, okay? Until for the year, you get everything paid in full, no additional fees. Or you say, Coach, I can't do the $697, but I can do 2 payments of $397. Then you can have that, guys. Don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything. I'm not taking anything away, okay? This is not, okay, you got to pay $397 and you don't get access to it. No. You're getting everything. I'm not taking anything away. Why? Because I'm here to help the people. So anybody that does it tonight, okay, tonight by midnight, not only will you get a year with Coach Ro, but you get the family call with Coach Ro too, okay? One call. Everybody be on one call, okay? Your family won't be in the program. I repeat, they will not be in the program. They can attend one call with Coach Ro, okay? But we're going to answer all their questions. So get these cards ready. Get these cards ready. Go get your cards because we're about to drop the link, okay? Go get your card. When you're ready, just type yes in the chat, okay? Just type yes in the chat when you're ready, y'all. Type yes in the chat when you're ready. All right, we're going to drop this link. Okay, type yes in the chat. YouTube, type yes in the chat when you're ready. We're going to drop that link on YouTube, guys. We're going to drop that link on YouTube. Now, I need you to think about this. Tell yourself why you need this, okay? Okay, before you tell yourself why you need this. What is it? You say, because I need to get off this amlodipine, Coach Ro. I need to get off this blood pressure medication. I'm sick and tired of sleeping with this CPAP machine. I'm doing this because I want to be able to help my husband. I want to be able to help my wife. I need to be able to be in better shape so I can care for my parents that are their health is failing. I want to be able to help them. I want to be the hope for the generational health of my family. I need to help my grandbabies. I need to help my children. Tell yourself why you need this, because the enemy will tell you that you don't. He will tell you that you don't need it. He will tell you you're okay and you're sick, okay? Tell yourself why you need it, all right? Drop the link, 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 y'all. Drop the link, okay? Click the link below, all right? Click the link in the chat and lock in with me for 12 months so we can break every generational curse. Let's break every curse. Let's break it. These things don't run in your family. No more high blood pressure, no more diabetes, no more high cholesterol, no more obesity, no more female problems, okay? All these people having hysterectomies and things like no more fibroids, no more debilitating menstrual cycles, no more hot flashes, no more chronic body pain. Come on. No more sleepless nights, no more low energy, no more. Let's break it. Okay, we can have a life of vitality where we can run, jump, hop, skip, leap, sprint, okay, squat. You can do it again. You can do it again. I promise you, you can. Because I need you to know there's a cost of being sick. These are real prices. 20 years of blood pressure medication, that's $30,000, okay? 20 years of diabetes medication, that's $120,000. 20 years of thyroid medication, $16,000. 20 years of heart medication, $60,000. 20 years of high cholesterol medication, $55,000. Heart surgery, $120,000. Amputation surgery, $60,000. Shoulder surgery, $15,000. Hip replacement, $25,000. Not being able to enjoy the life you have left can't even be quantified. I can't quantify you being bedridden. I can't quantify you living a life riddled with body pain. I can't quantify it. I can't quantify you not being around for your family. I can't quantify the mental anguish your kids will feel when you're no longer here. I cannot quantify that. But for that I can quantify, that's $500,000 in debt. You will bring grandkids, they will come into the family in debt. Why? Because everybody's sick. Everybody. Big mama, pawpaw, Uncle Joe, Aunt Sue, mama, dad, everybody's sick. Everybody's sick. Everybody overweight, obese. They on canes and walking. Everybody. And we've done it to ourselves. You hear me? $500,000 in debt, you all. Okay? But we can reverse it. We can reverse it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I know what you're thinking. I can do this on my own. Okay, Coach Ron, I got it. I can do this on my own. I don't need to spend anything. I can do this. Here's some stats on people that try to lose weight on their own, guys. It says 52% of the world's adults are trying to lose weight. Okay, you part of them stats right there. Only about 5% of people who try to lose weight succeed, right? No. Roughly 80% of people who lose a significant amount of weight will not maintain that degree of weight loss for 12 months. It's a yo-yo, okay? It says dieters, okay? That's what most people are. They on these diets. Dieters regain, on average, more than half of what they lose within 2 years. They gain it all back. Even the people that have the weight loss surgeries, they gain that back too. Y'all have seen it. You've seen it. You know why? Because they don't have education. You see, they tried to get a shortcut. You got to have the education. You can't go around it. You can't go around it, over it, under it. No, it doesn't work. But when you have the education, when you have this knowledge, nobody can ever take it away. And you never have to deal with these things ever again in life because now you're informed. Okay? You're informed. So here it is, frequently asked questions. Okay, how long will I have access to the program, Coach Ro? 12 months. It's a 12-month program. It's 12 months. When will the program start? Here's the good part, because y'all know we in these holidays and y'all know what y'all about to do. You know what you're about to do. And Coach Roy ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. You already know what you about to do. You already know how you about to eat, how you about to cut up. So when will we start? We will start the first Monday in January, okay? Check your email for more information. We're not gonna start now. What you are doing is securing your insurance, Securing your insurance so you can go through the holidays at peace, okay? Knowing that Coach Ro gonna be right here. Like, come on in, there is salvation. No, I'm joking. It ain't salvation, y'all. But I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be right here in January waiting for you, okay? Right here waiting for you. So enjoy your time with friends and family. Enjoy, like, do what you do, enjoy. And we're gonna get this work in January, okay? What happens after I sign up? You will receive an email that provides the link for a pre-recorded orientation. You can take a look at that now, just so you can see what's happening, okay? What if I'm already in the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy or the Inner Circle? Then you don't do a thing. You are set, okay? You don't click nothing. You already in it, okay? You don't have to get in it again. Don't do it, okay? Does the fee cover me and my spouse? Okay, I think y'all getting this 2 for 1. The program investment grants access to one person. So, but guess what? Many people, many couples have both joined. Or you can choose to one person joins and then you the other person just gets it on the overflow. We call that the overflow. You just have to become the teacher for your spouse, okay? But we've had many couples who both have joined, but the fee only covers one. What is your refund policy? I'm glad you asked. All sales are final. No refunds allowed, okay? No refunds allowed. And prayerfully, that's not even an issue because you have seen enough and heard enough to know that this is where I need to be, okay? I am investing my money, and guess what? I am worth the investment, okay? So all sales are final. No refunds allowed. All right. Let me show you the true value of this program. This is what the people don't consider, okay? I'm going to start right at the top of the year, okay? This is what lies ahead, y'all. Let's just start in January. You already know how we eat in January. You already know. Come on. Fried chicken, cornbread, collard greens, okay? Cabbage. You already know, okay? Then we toasted. We got champagne and apple sparkling cider, like, oh, it's just sugar, lots of sugar, okay, and fried foods. Then we go right into Valentine's Day, more sugar with all the candy, and then we got the artificial colors with all the hard candies and stuff like that. It's just okay. We just sick. St. Patrick's Day is more eating, alcohol. That's what we're doing. Then we roll right around to Easter, more sugar and artificial colors. You see it? That's all artificial colors. Mother's Day, okay? You got to take mama out and she don't want no salad. Okay, she gonna want something smothered and some iced tea. Okay, come on, y'all. And then it's your birthday. It don't matter how old you are. You think every birthday you need a birthday cake, even though you didn't have every birthday cake there. But you need cake. God, this is what we're up against, okay? Then Juneteenth, we cooking out. So we got burgers and hot dogs and mac and cheese and chips and sodas and stuff. Okay, this is how we eat. And then Father's Day, now you got to take daddy out and he don't want no salad either. So he said, well, you ain't going to give mama no smothered and not give me. So you got to take daddy out. So that's more eating. Okay, July 4th, we cooking out again. More hot dogs and hamburgers and mac and cheese and chips and soda. And this is how we doing, y'all. And then summer vacation, when don't nobody go on summer vacation and stay in the boat, okay? You're going to be out, all appendages going to be out the boat on the vacation, so you're going to come back about 5 pounds heavier. And then you got Labor Day. We got another cookout, okay? Because that's what we do, okay, on Labor Day. And then you turn right around, you got Halloween. There's more candy and sweets, more sugar, okay? We can't get a break. Every day, this is what we up against every month. Then you got Thanksgiving, okay? Come on, we gotta have the cornbread dressing. You gotta have the mac and cheese, okay? The candy yams, the mashed potatoes. Come on, y'all. The rolls, the yeast rolls, the sweet potato pie, the apple pie. Come on, this is how we're eating. Then next month we got Christmas, and we running it back. This is what we're up against all year. You gotta continue with this all year. But guess what? When you got a community, though, huh? When you got coaches that can help you navigate. And let me tell you what else I've done. Now, this is brand new. Because my people, the current people don't even know this, okay? We have put together a holiday wellness plan, huh? Come on, holiday wellness plan to help you navigate these holidays. So I know we're saying you don't start until January, but guess what? We're going to help you navigate these holidays, though. So don't fret it. Don't be like, oh, Lord, what I'm going to do? What I'm gonna do for you? Don't worry, I got something for you. To help you navigate. That's gonna help you stay afloat, okay? Until January. So if you don't want to crash, if you don't want to shipwreck over the holidays, you don't have to. If you don't want to take 10 steps backwards over the holidays, you don't have to. We have the holiday wellness plan that we're going to provide to you for all those that jump in the boat. So I'm excited about that because my current crew don't even know about that yet. They know of it, but they don't know what's in it, but it's coming. So that is what we have. So let's kick it off to this Q&A. Y'all, don't forget to get your merch. Don't forget it, okay? All right, healthmotivator.com right there, guys. I'm excited about that merch. So let me stop sharing and let's jump to it, Ashley.
We ready now. We are ready. It is time for Q&A. For our VIPers, let's get our hands up. Let's get your cameras on. Make sure your name is displayed. And so we're going to start off with, and one question only, one question only. So we are going to start, okay, Miss Ayana. All right.
Uh-oh. Hi.
Hi.
I'm asking a question every night. If I got a question, I'm taking advantage of it this,
And you
this
should.
week.
And you should. Okay.
It's been very helpful and informative. I've asked a ton of stuff about myself. I kind of want to ask something about my kids. I have 4 boys, different age ranges, and most of them have allergies, seasonal allergies, things like that. Most of them have dealt with some form of asthma and things like that. We've been told everything from, oh, it's what's in the air. Oh, it's, it's hereditary. It comes from me or whatever, things like that. And I've just always kind of been a believer that I think it comes from what we eat, the foods that we give, whether it's the school lunches or something like that. So is there anything that that can be done to like reduce or reverse I guess diagnosis of asthma and hay fever and things of that nature?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So think about it. Asthma is dealing with what organ system?
Your lungs.
Okay, but that's the respiratory system, right?
Respiratory, yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so your lungs are the organ, right? And so
Yes.
how do you heal the organ? By healing the what? So did you do the homework to memorize?
Yes, I mean the cell, everything starts at the cellular level.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. How
Yes.
do you heal? How do you heal the cells?
It's by what we put into it, the food that we eat.
By eating God's food, right? So
Yes.
now you have to ask yourself,
Yes.
what is it that your kids are eating? So let me ask you this: do they eat dairy?
I'm sorry, do they eat what?
Dairy, like ice cream,
My
cheese.
youngest, he has a dairy intolerance. He was born 2 months early, and
Okay, that's one. What about the others? You got 4.
They do eat dairy, cheese, and things like that.
Yeah.
We typically try to do like lactose-free milk or oat milk or something like that. So try not to do a lot of dairy.
Yeah, but these are things, right? So this is what you all got to know, right? I told y'all milk doesn't do a body good. Milk doesn't do a body good, right? So when you are trying to say, first of all, I told you God's food, meat, fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grain, legumes, right? Eating those things, anything outside that is a lab experiment, right?
Right.
We talked about the toxins. The toxins we got to remove out of their diets, right? We talked about that. So that's like, I'm giving you the tools. Like you have to be able to look and see, okay, what snacks are they eating? Are they eating these things? Okay, the cheese. Okay, I got to get the cheese out. Like you got to rule out everything, because if you don't rule it out, then you don't know what it is, right? So you say, well, we rule the cheese. Well, the cheese could be an issue, right?
Right.
It could be. Oh, you know what? They probably do take artificial colors. Well, that could be an issue, right?
Okay.
So I'm literally, I didn't just tell y'all that just because. I'm telling you, it affects you. It affects the babies, right? Okay. So many people who had asthma, respiratory bronchitis. What's that other one? What's that one Johanna had? I can't even think of it now.
Sarcoidosis.
Sarcoidosis. Thank you, Johanna. Sarcoidosis. She had it. Not anymore.
Okay.
And what did all of them have in common? They just changed what they ate.
Gotcha.
Right. Okay. So not only do the parents, okay, the adults have to eat raw. Okay, the kids can do it too. They can. They can. Like Tuka said, because she was like, we're gonna feed my kids. I said they need to eat what you eat. I said because if it's no good for you, it's no good for them.
Right.
That's how we got to look at it. But somehow we think we change, but we still let our kids do whatever, right? Because they kids. Oh, right. We were once kids too. Look how we turned out. you true. See? Okay, that's how we got to look at it. So don't now that we know better, we got to start now with them. And yeah, they're not gonna like it, but guess what? I didn't like a lot of stuff my parents told me. Okay, who likes it? It ain't about what you like.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're responsible for them. Okay, we're gonna be held accountable for how we steward, over our kids, right? And when we know better, it said to them who knows to do but doesn't do, what is it?
It says, yes. Right.
They're not gonna
Makes
like you.
sense.
They're
I
not
got
gonna like you now, but they're gonna love you later. I
you. They'll
promise you.
appreciate it later. Yeah.
I promise
Okay.
you they will.
Okay.
Okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right. Next up, we have Miss Aisha Lane.
Aisha, you are
Everybody does it.
good. I have to do it. I have to do it.
Everybody has to do it. I get it. So my name is Aisha Lane. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I have a question about allergies, believe it or not. So I have a lot of food allergies, and one of them is fish and nuts. Very severe allergies to them. And so I know I'm missing some nutrients there. Is there a suggestion of a supplement or something else that I can sort of eat in replace of the nutrients that I know that I'm missing when I don't eat those things?
Well, fish, most of the time, it's omega-3 fatty acids. You can take a fish oil, okay? You can take a fish oil. So you can eat any fish, no fish at all.
I can't do anything. Like I
No
really,
problem. I just asked
yeah.
you. Yeah, fish oil.
Yeah.
Just take a fish oil. Shackley has a fish oil supplement.
Okay.
Okay, it's called Omega Guard. Omega Guard. I
Okay.
take it. It's actually in my I mean, you can buy it a la carte, or you can get it if you get the Vitalizer. It's in the Vitalizer strip, or if you get the Life Strip, it's in the Life Strip, or you can buy it a la carte. Omega Guard. But can we drop the Shackley link, Ashley? But
Absolutely.
yeah, fish oil supplement. I'm saying that because don't go to Costco, okay, and get no fish
right.
oil. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Right.
So you can do a
Right.
fish oil supplement. Now for the nuts, yeah, that's omega-3 fatty acids too.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
So easy. Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Next up, Miss Bridget Haynes.
Come on through, Miss Bridget.
Hi. So
Hi.
this is a yes or no question.
Okay.
Will nutrition help with hair thinning at the top?
Here go this what about committee. You part of the what about committee, huh? We talked about this. Then you been on all week?
I missed the first hour on Monday because I thought it started at 7. I thought it was from 7 to
Yeah,
9.
we talked about this. You remember when I said I had this plug in my head and everything? Okay, first of all, your scalp, right? That's skin, okay? Like your blood feeds your scalp. Okay? Your blood feeds your scalp, right? So what you eat affects your hair.
I thought it was perms.
Well, perms aren't good either.
Okay.
But people have been getting perms since the beginning of time. Everybody ain't been thinning since the beginning of time, though. That thinning stuff just started, okay? Because the food has gotten progressively worse. And we have gotten progressively worse with our eating. Because but they went thinning like this back in the day. People's hair went falling out in patches back in the day. It's the food. But we've been doing perms forever.
Well, I was kind of asking that because my grandmother, everybody on my mom's side has thinning, and my grandmother never had a perm. But the food was probably.
Okay, let's look. Okay, you know how your people eat.
Okay. That's it. Thank you. I'll see you in January though, because I did join.
Yay! Very good.
All right. Next up, we have Antoinette Coffee. Miss Antoinette.
Come on, Miss Antoinette.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can.
My name is Antoinette. I'm from Topeka, Kansas, and my question, I have a couple because I had some last night and I didn't get on. Blood glucose levels. I monitor mine. What's the normal? I want to go back to monitoring mine. What's the normal I should keep it in?
Yep. So a normal blood glucose, you want it to be between 70 and 100. Ideally, that's where you want it to be, between 70 and 100.
Okay. And I don't know. You got a lot of people you work with, but I don't know if you remember me. I was with you in 21 and I didn't do good. I did good, but then I went back.
Well, what's your name again?
Antoinette Coffee. We talked like in 21.
Okay. Spell your last name. Cuffee?
Coffee.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't remember.
Yeah. And I did really good on it. That was when you had us sending the food to you and everything. And so I was trying to get back to that too and watch my glucose levels. But the other question I had for you was, vegetables.
Uh-huh.
Can you get, do you make a difference at all if it's roots vegetable or above the ground vegetable?
No.
Eat it all. What about if you freeze it? Okay, so if I freeze it, that's still okay? Okay, because I know you keep saying fresh, and I'm like, what if I freeze it? Because
No,
we have
because I mean, because you can do frozen vegetables, like as long as it's nothing, they're still raw. Like,
okay.
you're not changing anything. Yeah.
That was my question because we have a garden and we freeze a lot of things, and so okay,
That's fine.
all right.
So, did you get back in the boat?
I did not.
So you about to try to do this by yourself?
Yes, I have to be honest. Yes,
Okay.
I'm sure I'll be there with you even after this, but yeah, I can't right now.
Okay.
I'm unable to right now. Yeah.
I got you.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. We have next up, we have Miss Kathleen Wilson.
So Ashley, I'm gonna take these last three, okay? Kathleen, Veronica,
That's right.
Beverly, and Valencia, and that's gonna be it, okay?
That's right.
All right.
Okay. Hello, Coach again. Great work with you this morning and the other days. Question for you. I have, I can't dare say, arteriosclerosis. I found that out last year and I had a fit. I'm like, wait, I don't eat meat. I never ate pork, but I heard today about that sugar did it, and I'm on stupid. I know I'm taking it in. Okay. So, I'm on rosuvastatin and I don't want to be on this stuff. So I don't understand. I understand God's food and I'm doing it because I was a sugar addict. So now I understand. When I heard it, I was like, bang, that's me, and thankfully I've been able to pull that out. I don't even try some of the fruit because I don't want that taste in my mouth, because it's still new. But how does this work with taking the plaque out? I mean, I don't know. And it wouldn't change anything, but will it?
Absolutely it will.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely it will.
They make it seem like it's impossible,
I know they did. Just like they told my husband he was going to be on medication for the rest of his life.
Right.
That's why I'm educating you all. That's why, see, when you understand how the body works, you see, first of all, there's nothing too hard for God. How about that?
That's right.
Let's start there. God can do whatever he wants to do, okay?
Right.
But even within these bodies, you understand. That's why I'm like, when you understand the cell theory, there really should be no questions.
Right.
There should be, I'm like, okay, either you all don't understand it or you just don't believe it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But I've seen enough testimonies.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I'm talking about testimony after testimony after testimony.
Mm-hmm.
Just with God's food.
Yes.
And I believe in supplementation, but my people tell you, I don't mandate supplements. I'm like, no, you will have God's food. That is the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the supplements, it's the food.
Right.
And so you say you're on this atorvastatin, that's cholesterol, and but you don't even eat meat, you see?
Right.
That's the sugar.
Yes.
See, I
like
know.
a light bulb. Yeah.
I know. And people think the cholesterol, and they start, you got to leave the eggs and the red meat. No, but they still on this rice and pasta, though. You see?
Right. And my cholesterol was never high. That's why I didn't get it. I was arguing with the doctor.
I know.
So this is amazing. Yes. Okay. That was it. Thank you. I got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right, Miss Veronica, but we need your camera on. If you don't have your camera on, we'll go to. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good evening, everyone. Coach Rowe.
Hey.
Coach Rowe, I'm on your boat and I've been on the boat for a year and a half.
I know who you are, Veronica.
So, I've been having an issue still with my blood pressure. Okay, I'm trying to figure out I was diagnosed with a heart murmur where I just hear my heart just beat, 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 beat. How does the heart murmur affect my blood pressure? Because I can't get my blood pressure like at an even keel. It's always just like up, up, up. There was one point when I first started the program, I got my blood pressure down to like 132 over like, I guess, maybe 96. And then, of course, I must admit, Coach, I'm an addict, sugar addict. So I like these little chocolate, little peanut candies, and I do them every now and then. But I'm trying to figure out, how does this heart murmur affects my blood pressure.
Maybe it's not the heart murmur, maybe it's the chocolate candies. See,
Okay.
you can't admit to me that you're not doing right, but then want me to give you an explanation about something else. When no, look, don't shine the light on the murmur. Let's shine the light on the eating. Because you have to be willing to do what. See, this is what you all. It's like the type you want to know how much of this rope I because I don't want to give up all my stuff. How much stuff I got to give up and still get the results I want. Because I don't want to give everything. I don't want to give up my chocolate candies because I still do those every now and then. So don't worry about them, Coach Rowe. But tell me, tell me how to stabilize this blood pressure. Don't worry about these chocolate candies though. And I am a sugar addict. Don't worry about that. Let's talk about this heart murmur. No. Let's talk about this food. Now you came on this thing. You came on here, Veronica.
I did.
Coach Rowe gonna give it to you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes,
great.
you're gonna give it to me. I need to hear it.
Okay.
I need it.
You have how bad do you want it? Because clearly it ain't bad enough. You can't be, because when you're sick and tired, that's when the person do something. So you're not sick and tired yet because you're still eating chocolate candies. I mean, am I right or am I right, y'all? Huh? She ain't sick and tired yet.
You're right.
Because in your mind, this what the enemy will tell you. Well, you way better than what you used to be. You done lost weight. Okay, at least you got it. You see, I know how much weight. I know who you are. I know what you done. And so you start to rationalize. Okay, well, you have done this, and I am better. It's just chocolate candies, but you're not satisfied with this blood pressure.
I'm not.
Okay,
I've got to get it down.
Then do something about it.
I will. Okay, Coach.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They just want to get a whooping from Coach Rowe sometime, y'all. That's all they want. They just got to get a little spanking.
All right. Next up, okay, Miss Beverly Frazier, need your camera on. Are you ready? All right. Let me see. Oh, Miss Beverly, one more time. Okay, there we go. All righty.
Hands that went up. I don't know what y'all think y'all doing. I mentioned these. I said 3 hands. Them look at all them hands that popped up. Boy, they be trying to do Coach Rowe bad. Okay, come on.
Okay. I'm Beverly Frazier here in Mississippi.
Okay.
And now I wanted to ask, I have these white spots on my skin. Again, I've started getting those like maybe a year ago, year or two. And also I noticed that too, that I'm easy to, if I stretch my skin, I can actually take the skin off of something. I mean, it just I'm stretching and I get, scratches on me. And I'm wondering, is it something I'm eating, or maybe is it some vitamins or something that I need?
Absolutely. It's something you're not eating. So tell me this, how do you eat today?
Today I ate a salad.
No. I'm just mean in general. How would you rate your eating? Like on the scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being you eat pretty darn good.
Not really. I eat like 1 or 2 meals sometimes, mostly 1 meal.
Well, it's not about the number of meals. It's about the what it entails. Okay, so when I say, I'm not concerned that you eat 1 meal a day, but what do you eat? Like, do you think you eat healthy?
Yes, I do. I eat fruit. I eat the salad, bell peppers, onions, cucumbers, the mixed spring mix, and now I eat the Newman's salad dressing, walnuts.
Okay. So so you're not dealing with any no medication, no nothing?
Well, I do take medication.
Okay.
And it could be coming from that medication too.
Medication for what?
For high blood pressure, cholesterol.
Okay.
They got me on this statin, this lovastatin. And I stopped taking all this gabapentin and stuff like this for a while now. I had injuries my back, neck surgery. I was in a car accident in 2018, and I was in I fell at my job in 2013. So I've been going in and out the doctors and everything, but I'm in the process of actually getting me a second opinion on some things as far as my liver.
Okay.
They said it was
Okay, hold on. Hold on. You're taking me too fast. So right now, high blood pressure and cholesterol
right.
medication. Those the only two medications you're taking right now?
No, high blood pressure, cholesterol, lovastatin. That's for that's for
That's
cholesterol.
cholesterol. That's cholesterol.
Um, I was taking the cetirizine. It's like a Zyrtec, you know,
Okay.
and they had them, yes, singular. I'm
Mhm.
allergic to anything outside, inside, dust, all that kind of stuff. They say
Yeah.
that's what they say, but I'm hoping and I'm praying.
Hold on, stay with me. Stay with me. I'm because I'm trying to walk you right quick. Are those the only two? And then you got the Zyrtec, the Singular. So that's 4. Is that it?
Okay, no, now these things I don't take anymore. I just prefer not to. The muscle relaxers,
Okay.
they're the
I just want to know what you're taking right now.
oh, okay. That's it. I take the cholesterol medicine. I take the blood pressure medicine, the hydrochlorothiazide along with that. And
The
that's it.
Singular and the allergy stuff.
I don't prefer to
Take
take
that.
it. It
Okay.
seems like I've been doing good since I've been working with you in
Okay.
October and this month.
Okay.
I
So
changed a lot of things. I've lost weight. I exercise. I walk. I do good with that kind of stuff. I like it.
here it is. What week are you in the program?
I mean, what week?
Yeah,
I'm not on the boat
Oh,
yet.
you're not in the boat. Okay.
I'm not on the boat yet. I took
Okay.
the first time in October.
Okay.
I just came. The second time I'm here for the VIP, and the
Okay.
next step is on the boat.
Okay, yeah, that I highly recommend you get in the boat because that's what
Yeah.
you need. Because
Boat.
the reason why I say this is you may be eating differently now, okay, but you have not been eating, you know, which is why you're on the medication, okay.
Yeah.
So when you say, what do I need to do? You need to continue to eat healthy, right? I highly recommend you get in the boat because you're doing it. It sounds like you're doing the right thing, but we don't know until we see what you're eating. Okay.
Okay.
See, so I highly recommend you get in the boat so we can get you off all that medication because the blood pressure, the cholesterol, the allergy stuff, like all that can be gone, right? So a lot of times we say, okay, I got the information. Now I'm just going to do this. And then you like, I don't know what to do though. I don't know how to pivot. I don't know how to and that's where we come in handy. That's where I come, and I have 5 other coaches that can help you. Okay.
Okay.
I highly recommend, but it sounds like from what you told me, you're eating the right things. If you continue along that track, your body should let you know when it no longer needs that medication. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so, but I highly recommend you get in the boat so that you can get the proper guidance so that you can be done.
Okay.
Forever. Okay.
And also, one more thing, my blood pressure's been good too. I take my blood pressure, I write it down, you know, when I take it, and it's like 117 over 75 or something like that.
That's with medication though.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes a difference, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it makes a difference. Okay, I want it to be good without medication.
Me too. Me too. I'm
well,
gonna
I
get on the
know.
boat.
I
Yeah,
know. That's
I
why
got
I'm telling you to get in the boat. Okay.
Okay.
And that's what it is. A lot of people think they're okay. Oh, it's normal. It's managed with medication. That's not good. I don't want you to manage the sickness. I want you to rid the body of the sickness. Right? We don't want to manage it. Okay, managing it with medication. We want to be rid of the medication so that food will regulate your blood pressure. Food will regulate your blood sugar.
Because you don't get everything from the doctor. They're saying you're gonna be on the rest of your life. You know, I didn't say nothing to her, but I was in my mind, the devil's a lie. I'm not being on no medication. God ain't never told me be on no medication all my life. But it's up, I understand it's up to the individual. It's up to me to make the changes.
Absolutely.
So I'll be coming.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Our last hand is Miss Valencia, and then we will wrap up. All right, Miss Valencia.
Hi, my name.
Miss Valencia.
Hi, I'm Valencia. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. I
Okay.
am in the rowboat. I've been in the rowboat since July. Um, I was on the workout session this morning, and you mentioned that Melaleuca was not a good company, and I'm with that company. So I wanted some insight on your insight on that Melaleuca company because I take their supplements. Um, I I do a lot of things with Melaleuca.
Yeah, they have artificial ingredients, artificial sweeteners in some of their products. Somebody just gave me something probably a year ago, maybe it was a year ago, trying to bless me with something. And of course I flipped that thing around and I saw sucralose. Um, so yeah, I used to sell Melaleuca. My husband and I used to sell it years ago until, until I found out. I said, ah, it was really before I really knew about artificial colors and artificial sweeteners. But once I found it, I said, I can't represent that. That's not, I've been with a lot of companies, okay? And then I find out, and I've actually talked to some top people in the company and they try to minimize, okay, the use of artificial sweeteners. Like it's just a small amount. It's not that big of a deal. I'm like, no, it is a big of a deal. That's like, it's a small amount of cocaine. I don't want any amount of artificial sweet. I don't want to promote it and push it to anybody. If I know it's in there, I'm not going to do it. So multiple companies. And of course, I've been with Shaklee for 13 years. So this was prior to, Shaklee. But because health and wellness, I told you, I've been this person all my life. So I've always tried to connect with the health and wellness company. And I've been with numerous until I found out they're not who they say they are. And I said, well, I can't do it. I can't in good conscience promote something that I know is not good. And then when I found out about Shaklee, they aligned with my philosophy, so I don't have to worry about any artificial anything. No sucralose, no aspartame, no red 40, blue, none of that. And
No
nothing,
natural flavors.
nothing. No, see, no, I think some of them do have natural flavors, right? But again, I say natural flavors can be, right? So you have to know the source. Well, I trust everything about Shaklee. I've been to the headquarters. I've met the scientists. I know what they're doing. I know that they make sure they do the testing on the ingredients or to make sure there's no artificial, no contaminants, no nothing, right? And so I'm not worried about beaver bud juice with Shaklee because that's why I say it can be. It can come from plants. It can come from fruits. It can come from these natural things, but it also can come from beaver bud juice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just
know
want
I've had many people, and I know you. I've been loyal to these companies for years, just as loyal as I've been to Shaklee. But I'm only. Listen. There's no. I'm not out. What I don't do is go out bashing companies. I just tell people what Shaklee is. Okay, I'm not out bashing companies, right? But I'm telling you, it's not good. It's not good, right?
Okay.
That's it. That's all I have to say about that. I'm not, I don't set out to bash the company, but I know I'm with the number one natural nutrition company in the world, Shaklee.
Okay.
And I will shout that to the mountaintops, and I will tell that to anybody who will listen, because it's the truth.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to mix the rowboat with Melaleuca products if it's not good. So
Don't mix it. I promise. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know of anybody who uses these products and they're 100% money back guarantee. That's how much they believe in them, right? They say if you don't like them, if you're not satisfied, you get your money back, whether you've used all of it, some of it, or none of it. No questions asked. 100% on every single product. And it's been that way since 1956, right? I don't know of anybody that used these products and don't like them. They immediately feel it. Immediately feel the difference.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. Well, that concludes night 3 of the Road to Optimal Health Challenge. This has been super exciting. But guess what? We have winners for our day 3 trivia contest. So we have Jewel Beals, Nia Imani, Michelle Cartwright, Ruth Wright, and Yuko Simmons. And so we'll be giving you all your, Coach Rowe, we'll be giving you your cash prize. So this is super exciting. And that's all that we have. We have day 3 homework. Make sure that you are utilizing the Facebook group, and VIPers, we will see you 6:25 a.m. sharp to get ready for our 6:30 a.m. workout. It's going to be exciting. Apparently, the heat is going to be turned up, so I'm excited.
We got to, Ashley. We gotta keep turning up. Turn up the heat just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? That's it, just a little bit, because we had Coach Rowe glistening this morning, okay? So I know everybody was not. It was good though. It was good. So people in YouTube are asking. I see we dropped the link. Somebody asked Ashley in here, how do we win? How do they win the money? Can you just let the people know real quick how they win the money? Because people
absolutely. So you win. So you have to be the first. It's the first 5 people who answer the questions correctly. So if you're in the 5, and if you were person 3 and you were wrong, boom, we go to the next person. So that's how you win. Yep, that's how it goes.
And Coach Rowe pay her bills, okay? I pay everybody tonight. Everybody gets paid tonight, okay? I pay my bills. I don't owe nobody. All right. So y'all, was day 3 good? Was it good? Was it good to you? Okay, good information. I pray that the scales, okay, are being removed from your eyes. YouTube, I pray that the scales are being removed from your eyes. You're learning information that you've never learned before. I pray that in these 3 days you have learned more than you have learned in all the days of your life. And we still have 2 more days. Ain't God good? Okay. So congratulations to those who have jumped in the boat. Congratulations to those who joined today and yesterday. Ashley, the ones who joined yesterday, I want them to come to the family meeting too. Okay. Yesterday, the people that joined today by midnight will come to the family meeting. Remember, you and your 4 family members. Okay. All right. You have until midnight. And we're going to have 1 call. I'm going to answer all your questions. They are not in the boat. They just attend that call, but we're going to set them straight, you all. So I'm super excited about that. So listen, y'all, I am Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator, guys. And guess what? Whether you like it or not, I do not care. I can, I will, and I must continue to walk alongside you and help you to achieve optimal health. And we are out.